And hopefully if I did this right, chat will be able to play along with us. Let's start a new round. This is world mode. There we go. So ChatGuessr is active on the top left. Let's see if we can figure out where we are. I haven't played this in several months. So hopefully I remember some little details about the world and its mysteries. But man, that's a lot of time to forget a lot of details. What's up, Ultra? Welcome back, Puzzle. Peppermint white chocolate. Really? Peppermint white chocolate tea sounds incredible, but it also sounds illegal. The language, that is. Good to see you, Ultra, and yeah, you got the link right there. You probably know how this game works, so if you already know the CG command, you probably are well on your way. St. Paul's. Doesn't really help. We're driving on the right-hand side of the street. There's a church over here. It would be really nice if I could get a quick sneak peek on what the church is. There's a church here, too. My goodness. There's churches everywhere. I don't know if this is North America. Very blurry. Just given that, like, there were signs with, like... Oh, no, that's pretty normal. St. Matthew's. Let's go back to this church over here. It's big and impressive looking, and also very bright. Like, oh god, it hurts my eyes a little bit. Got a link puzzle? Yeah, I'd love to check it out. That sounds interesting. That sounds more like a latte or some kind of, like, coffee beverage, but if it's tea, I am interested. Spill the tea, sis. Let me know. This, I think, is North America. Not good. Ultra. No, I'm in the same boat, my friend. You might have heard me say I haven't played this in months. Not since, like, November. So I am out of the loop. Houston! It's Texas. How about that? If there's a St. Paul's, I read St. Paul's, St. Matthew's. I mean, this might be a bit of a... this might be a bit of a needle in a haystack. But FPC, for that matter, that might be helpful, maybe. I mean, there's, like any major city, there's suburbs. Sorry, spam phone call coming through. There's suburbs, there's neighborhoods, and if you're not familiar with it, it becomes a needle in a haystack. It's hard to really say. We saw signs for St. Paul's, St. Matthew's. Those could have been the church names. And then FPC. Not sure what that could be. We have the Galleria in St. Louis too. It's a shopping center called the Galleria. Let's keep looking. I mean, I got 20 seconds. I probably can't find much else beyond that, but it looks like we're in Houston. There was that one sign that looked like it had a different language, and I didn't think it was Spanish. I thought it was something else. Rich Presbyterian School. Yeah, just a bunch of churches and I guess like a religious school of some variety. What was that? Oh, that means I win. Okay. That's actually a pretty good score. That's not half bad. So there's like new effects. There's new effects with the with this game mode now, because I think the screen glowed red when we were nearing the last like 20 seconds. So I thought we took damage, like in Oblivion or something. Red screen outline indicating you're taking damage. So we did pretty good, actually. So right here's where it was. It was on main and whatever this is right here, this little block here. But here's next to a museum. Yeah, so what neighborhood was this? It was just Museum Park area, kind of south of Midtown. Okay, so I was barking up the wrong tree, but there was a university here. Yeah, well, actually, you know, for just a random plonk, we didn't do half bad because we were, is there a scale to see how many miles away this was? Well, 2.5 kilometers, that's not too bad. Yeah, what was the churches? We saw several churches, and I was like, all right, we're in church zone. Apparently there was a children's hospital. Oh, maybe that's what I saw, the HCA thing. Museums. Yeah. Okay, well, we got it, though. We got it. Not too bad. Let's do the next one. Oh, how do I do the next one? How do I say okay? Oh gosh. Is something hidden on the screen? How do I proceed to the next round? I think there's like a thing here that's supposed to say proceed. Now these settings weren't here earlier. I wonder if it needed to update, and it shat the bed mid-update. Maybe that's what happened. Satellite mode, I'm gonna, I guess, leave it at the defaults. 10 or 11, I guess. Sure. We'll do 6. I'll be mean. Blink mode. Blink mode settings. What is blink mode? On July. Okay. So, well, I don't have it enabled. I think blink mode is if you're like doing a speedrun or something. Something where you're not allowing it to show you the screen for very long or something. Oh, it's satellite mode, so we don't have that enabled on. So we can just leave that empty. Yeah, I think what might have happened is that it might have shit the bed because it needed to update and it updated mid-game or something. Okay, well, anyway, let's see if it'll behave nicer this time. So that was a good warm-up. There's a goat. There's the goat. Hello. Hello, goat. So that was a good warm-up, but we are now very much in an arid environment. Some kind of Sahara environment where we apparently have a giant truck thing. We're like a truck bed right now. So if anybody who knows a whole bunch about GeoGuessr and knows specific rules about, well, not rules, but guidelines about if you're in this kind of vehicle, then you're on this continent, that kind of thing. We're on this long stretch of land. Makes me wonder if I chose poorly by going this one direction. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Land down under. It could be Australia. Could be Australia. I mean, there's parts of Australia that look very arid and very dry like this. But yeah, I'm thinking most likely Africa. Now, where in Africa? Oh boy, we're crawling. We're at a snail's pace right now. Lots of goats. The goats out here. Trying to zoom ahead as quickly as it'll let me. I do see some signs up ahead, or something. I see something in the distance. I'll take anything. Any intel you can offer me, game. Or Google Maps. Well, I don't know that flag off the top of my head. Can't quite see what language that is. Ooh, yeah. Man, I really can't tell, yeah. I don't know the flag, and I don't know the language. I don't think it's English. Not that that helps. Let's keep going. I got 40 seconds. I mean, if I had to guess... Man, I mean, it is frequently Kenya. I'm gonna say it's somewhere in Ethiopia. I don't know why, but... I'm just gonna YOLO that much, at least. Let me see the language. I mean, unfortunately I've already gone past it, but I really could not read it. It was just illegible. It was like too blurry and it was too far away. There was a pole in the way that made it really hard to read. 20 seconds left, by the way. Also, I should state that there is a stream delay. So for me, that was like 10 seconds left, but for you, it probably just ended. So I was on the wrong coast. So it was in Senegal. Yeah. So Ultra and I were both pretty far out. Ultra was... Where was Ultra? Did it show where Ultra was? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Ultra was in another part of Africa, so we were equidistant thereabouts. Yeah, this was supposed to be down here last time. I like that it gives that little summary. See which way the water is flushing. That can help. That actually can help. For determining, I guess, your northern or southern hemisphere. Or your North Pole, South Pole proximity. Something like that. Whoa! Oh my goodness, leg up! Thank you! Thank you for that raid, my friend. Holy shit! Thank you very much. We're actually just kind of getting started with GeoGuessr. This is the first proper round of this that we're doing tonight. Whoopsie daisy. I haven't actually played GeoGuessr in any capacity in like 4 or 5 months, so I hope I remember how to play this game, and I hope I remember what planet we're on so that I can be somewhat useful playing this game. Leg Up, how are you doing, by the way? And let me see what you were up to tonight, actually. Do a quick shout out for Leg Up. I'm guessing you were probably also doing some GeoGuessr. You were! Did you have any fun clips or anything from your stream tonight? Are there any, like, cool moments or any, like, funny things you found in your game or any sick plays? Because whenever somebody raids me, I try to ask if there's any fun clips you want to share, because I appreciate that raid. It's very generous, and the least I can do is you know, offer you a chance to put a spotlight on your content as well, because that was very generous of you. We are in a place where I am having a hard time reading the words. I'm for some reason thinking that there's going to be something useful on these things. Too blurry, and also I'm too not able to read the letters, the words. Orlu seems to know. Oh, Orlu seems to know already. Well, dang. That is one thing I will also confess. I will warn to you, dear viewer. I am not particularly good at this game. There's a place somewhere where you can view... Oh my god, everybody knows where this is. There's a place somewhere where you can view your rank. I think I'm rank 11 or 10. Or level 10, whatever. So I am kind of a scrub, but I'm learning. And my brain is... small but spongy, so it's gonna soak up all the intel, and I'm gonna be so cool eventually. Lots of cute doggies. Oh, thank you, Leg Up. Thank you very much, my friend, for that raid. Yeah, there's lots of doggies. In the previous stop that we were in, Senegal, and there was lots of goats, and that made me happy because I love goats. The city name was one of the men's. Oh, interesting. Okay. Because I read the name, like the names of things, but it didn't register as a city name. I got 20 seconds to my name. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the words, but I was like, I don't know what city this is. In fact, it's probably on here somewhere. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I've read it a couple times, and each time I was like, I don't know what these are. Yeah. No, I got nothing, man. I'm just gonna plonk, I guess, somewhere in Europe. I really do not know, honestly. Polylingual, that's impressive. Hey, we got second. So was it Slovakia? It was not Slovakia. It was Czechia. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's a large city in Czechia. Is that the capital? No, the capital is Prague. That makes sense. So it's a big old city in Czechia. Black Magics. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like it was a kind of a, in my case, it was a random plunk somewhere in like this kind of blob of Europe. That's how it is, a Leg Up. Whenever I play this game, inevitably somebody joins or several people join that are extremely good at the game, and I always feel like a complete dumbass because it's like, man, I don't know shit. Half the time, I'll get someplace in North America, and I'm from America. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm as much of a Midwestern bumpkin as I could be. So like I'll be shown a place in the United States and I'll be like, fuck, I don't know. So I feel like a big old dummy, but that means I have the greatest capacity to learn. And I could definitely stand to get more learned. Oh well, this is in English, that's helpful. This is a temple. Relief of Borobudur. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is interesting. I just want to kind of check this out, honestly. Not even to play the game, just to see the sights. I know it's probably kind of easy mode to be looking at signs like this. I know the pros, they just like, they sniff their screen, they get a taste, they like lick their monitor, they get like a little taste for it. I'm a dummy though. I have to like read things. I can't just like tell based on architecture or geography. This is not doing me any favors. And you'd think there'd be something on here that would say, hello, you are in this country. You are in country name. Welcome. Welcome, GeoGuessr players. Definitely in the temple, yeah. So nothing that says the country necessarily. Jet says we're in planet Earth. Jet, that's a bold assumption, but I think you might be onto something, my man. Blackbird, good to see you, my friend. Can I get any closer to the temple? Yes, yes we can. This looks dope. Whatever this is, it looks incredible. Wow, black magic's got like down to the fucking millimeter on this place. Can I go up? So if you know what this temple name is, or if you are familiar with any of this, then yeah, actually this is probably a pretty well-known landmark, but I'm a big old dummy and I've never heard of it before. Wow, dust as well. Yeah, some people definitely know exactly what this is and where this is. It looks remarkable. I just want to see it. Oh, it's cool. It's really cool. It looks awesome. I just want to like go. I want to go inside. How close can I get, man? How much can I push the envelope? Man, But the question is, where are we though? Like, what country is this? Or is there? I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, this actually might be as far as I can go. As well, actually, maybe. Can I go up at all? I think that's the end of the line. Yeah. So. Oh, I never guessed. Okay, it was in Singapore. Okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the timer. I should have plunked. I was gonna guess like Bangladesh, probably. I was gonna say like maybe Thailand. I was probably gonna say Bangladesh. What's up, Dust? Is that Machu Picchu? Is that what that is? I thought that was in. Okay, here it is. Yeah, this is Borobudur Temple. I've never heard of that before. I thought Machu Picchu was in India. But I don't know, actually, come to think of it. Oh, Lollipop, you're from Indonesia? That's dope. Well, Indonesia's over here. Oh, is this part of Indonesia, or is it Malaysia? Or I misunderstood. Singapore is just this little right. Okay. Yeah. This is part of Indonesia. Yeah, Malaysia is just. I think, is this just Malaysia right here? Actually, now I'm not so sure. I don't know. My lack of geography knowledge is coming in to slap me. There was a tag. It was a dead giveaway. Well, if you know where that is, absolutely, yeah. I saw the labels for the name of the temple, but I'd never heard of that temple before, so I was like, I don't fucking know. That's in your country. That's awesome. South America. Oh, okay. It's in Indonesia. Nice. Machu Picchu is Peru. Gotcha. Okay. Other side of the world, but close enough. Street Halo is like, Alex, you were close. You were only half a world away. Malaysia's way up there. Yeah, so this island is part of Indonesia. And then Malaysia, I guess Malaysia is just this blob, right? Or is this island part of Malaysia as well? As this is part of Thailand, right? As you can guess, this part of the world is pretty unfamiliar to me. But yeah, it's in Peru. What's up, Eagles fan? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm guessing Dust Black Magic, you guys probably had already heard of this place, of Borobudur Temple. I've never heard of it before, but it looked dope, man. It looked sick. Malaysia's the single blob. Gotcha. Thank you, Lollipop. Yeah. No, it looked pretty sick. I'd never heard of it before, but I was impressed. Yeah, that's the thing. If you see a landmark like that and you know what it is, then yeah, that's huge. If you know where it is, rather. As I was looking for something that would say like conveniently the country we were in. But yeah, that is good. That's some good knowledge. Next one begins. Yeah, I personally. Oh, is that a Turkish flag? Yeah, flag's coming up too. I think that's the Turkish flag. Or Turkey-ish. Turkey. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show my ignorance here. I don't know how to pronounce this very well, so I don't know what the adjective is. But Turkey-ish flag, we'll say. I'm just gonna plunk that there for now. But yeah, I think that's a Turkey flag. Turkey flag. Turk. Oh. Oh, it goes away. Turkey. Turkey. I'm sorry. I'll stop embarrassing myself. I knew it was changed fairly recently, actually. So if I could find a city name. Alright, cool. Is that a city name? Well, there's a lot of cities. Let's keep looking. What's up, Eagles fan? Do I play GeoGuessr often? You can probably guess the answer to that question is probably very, very apparent by how I'm playing. The answer is no. I haven't played this in a long time. It's been like 4 or 5 months. And I enjoy playing it, but I'm not very good. But I do enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. Sometimes I play on weekends with ChatGuessr. So I don't have a lot of knowledge, but I've got a great capacity to learn. And I enjoy learning about the world, because when you're from North America like I am, when you are the embodiment of American ignorance about Europe and much of the world, it means I'm a dumbass, but it means I'm a dumbass with capacity to learn. So I try to see it as a learning opportunity. And Lord knows I got much to learn about the world, and it's always amazing to me whenever I watch other streamers who know this game really well, or even people that just pop into the chat who know this game super well, know a fuck ton about the world. It always amazes me, and I envy that. I want that to be inside of my brain. Toast. So we are decidedly in Turkey, but I do not know what city. It's clearly a fairly large city. I don't think it's like the capital. The capital, I'm assuming, is Istanbul. It is not. It is Ankara. Let's look for any names that were familiar, because it's a big city, obviously. But I don't see any big names that catch my eye. I'm gonna like say right geographically right in the middle, just because I am playing it safe. Yeah, something that would say the name of the city would really go a long way. So I was bottom of the barrel there. It was way out here. Name of the city was this. Alisir. That's how you pronounce it. You got to see it, Lollipop? Hell yeah. It's actually several temples. Gotcha. It's a big old hike. It was a lot of steps for sure. A lot of earthquakes. Yeah, that makes sense. There's probably tectonic plate activity and volcanoes, or volcanic activity, that kind of thing. Lots of mountains. Pacific Ring of Fire. I've never heard of that term, Pacific Ring of Fire, but that makes perfect sense. Was built by... Oh, really? That's cool. So it's got some mythology to it. That's kind of neat. Not Constantinople, not Istanbul, not Constantinople. Yep. It's no one's business but the Turks. On to the next one, my friends. That is one of very few They Might Be Giants songs that I know. And I remember being like, that's a cool band. I really ought to get more familiar with They Might Be Giants. I bet they have a few albums. Then I saw they've got like fucking 20 albums, and I was like, oh my god. So I want to go back. I want to go back and, like, you know, get caught up on their musics, but I saw the amount of music they have made, and I was like, Jesus Christ. It's like, I gotta come back for that one. That'll be a project. Northern Turkey, yeah. That's the thing. Like Mallory just kind of stated, you can get pretty far in this game by looking at architecture, by looking at geography, like just general. Oh god, we're in the fucking blurry zone. I hate this. Is always uncomfortable. It's like, oh, it feels blurry. Oh god. Okay, now we're back into clear pictures. Yeah, you can tell a lot by like this, how the landscape looks, the architecture of the buildings, the way the people are dressed, I mean, obviously the language, that kind of thing, but like, yeah, just kind of by like taking in the vibes, you can get farther than you might think, which is pretty sick. What part of America is this? This is probably America. I mean, this is probably Midwest. Creek Drive, or Crick Drive rather, depending on where you're from. Yeah, maybe the Great Plains somewhere. It's hard to say. Flat and highway. So North America, Alabama. You know, it very well could be. It absolutely could be Alabama. As somebody who is proudly from the Midwest, yeah, it is easy for this all to blur together after a while. Could it be Montana? You know, if it was, well, you know, I shouldn't say too confidently. I would think if it was Montana, there would be, you know, there's kind of mountains, or like big hills at least. I always assume that there's like a lot of mountainous things around Montana. But I've never been to Montana, so I don't know. I guess I can't really think off the top of my head. I think this is more flat than I would expect. More arid. You know what? Yeah, it is kind of dry, isn't it? Like, kind of down here. You can see there's, like, some dryness out here. This you don't really see in the Midwest. So, yeah, that's a fair point. Maybe it's, like, Oklahoma, New Mexico. It could be Alabama. I'm gonna say... probably not Colorado. Let's say Oklahoma. There's farmland, though, is the thing. A lot of farmlands. Could be East Texas. Yeah, it absolutely could be. Oh, you're thinking East Texas. Really? I wouldn't think East Texas would look that way, but I've been wrong before. I was thinking West Texas, actually. Roads look too well maintained. That is also a thing. Mallory knows, as a fellow Midwesterner, these roads have a dearth of potholes and sadness to it. So it was Wyoming. We were all more or less kind of circling it. Yeah, we were all about equidistant, so it was Wyoming. So, yeah, you guys are right. It was definitely not Midwest, and it was more arid. I don't think I've been to Wyoming. Maybe I would have driven through it in a road trip as a kid, but no memory of it. But yeah, that makes perfect sense. Actually, no, that's not true. I would have... Well, no, I've never been to Wyoming, because I've been to Colorado a number of times. We've driven to Colorado a few times, too. But I would have not gone that far north. But yeah, that makes sense. So, I mean, you get, like... You can almost even see it, like, in the color of the map here. I mean, yeah, you get... There's farmland, so it's greenery, but... there's some aridness. Just that far west of the continent. So here we go. I guessed 0 on one of them, but still got 10,000 points overall, so I'll take it. Not my finest performance, but not my worst either. You put them on Discord, Lollipop, fantastic. I would love to see it. I love seeing your drawings. How do you guess, Eagles fans? So, Mallory beat you to it. There is a little linky right there. In fact, if I click this, I think it should show you. So if you click the link that Mallory just posted, it will have you... I'm actually glad I can demonstrate this. When you first click that link that Mallory linked, or she typed !CG, and then the ChatGuessr link popped up, the one that says chatguessr.com/map/superhobbot. You click that link, and then it'll show you a screen that kind of looks like this. What I would recommend is clicking this thing up here in the top right. It says log in, little purple button. Click that puppy right there. It'll have you log in with your Twitch account. In my case, I'm already authenticated, so it just logged me right in. Now that I'm logged in with my Twitch account, I would... If there's a game in progress, and you know there will be a game in progress because my bot will say game has started. Right now, there's no game started yet, so if I press guess, nothing's going to happen, obviously. But I can guess somewhere in the world. I'll say, all right, we're definitely somewhere in Greenland. Middle of Greenland, sure. And then I hit guess, and that'll send it to my bot, and the bot is logged in to ChatGuessr, and it will automatically all sync up together, so that will submit guesses. You can only submit one guess per round, though, so don't hit guess unless you're confident. Also, be mindful of the fact that there is a chat delay, or a Twitch delay, rather. That's just the music, by the way, that I'm listening to. That screen right there. But there is a Twitch delay. Sometimes 2 seconds, sometimes it's 10 seconds. So if on my screen it shows 20 seconds remaining, on your end it might be like 10 seconds remaining. So try to like make sure you give yourself time, make sure you guess when you're comfortable, but also don't dilly-dally too long, because it's easy to get got by the timer. Let's do another standard world mode. I know not everybody loves world mode. A lot of people prefer a diverse world. I like to warm up with world mode because I think world is easier, personally. I've heard people say that diverse world is easier, but those are the people that have thousands of hours in this game, so I'm like, alright, it's easier for you. For my ass, it's harder, because it is more diverse. Usually in world mode, you get a lot of North America, hence why I like it more, or well, it's easier for me more. You get a lot of North America, you get a lot of, like, certain European countries, a lot of certain Eastern Asian countries, but not a ton. So world mode is a little bit more predictable, so to speak. Some people are already pretty confident with their guesses here, but a diverse world is more of a mixed bag, for better or for worse. And I think it's more challenging, but it's also pretty fun. So I like them both, honestly, for different reasons. Got one guess to do, says Blackbird. Yeah, one per round. So if you were to guess now, it would tell you how many points you got, but it will, but you will not be able to guess again. Hold on, what was that? What did that sign say? Good. That is very helpful. Actually, what's this above me? I've never seen this style of sign with this kind of signpost here, and of course I can't read the language, but we are driving on the right-hand side. That is good to know. Pharaoh is either the name of a place, or it is a word to indicate maybe a bridge or a road formation. No flags anywhere. Maybe Swedish, yeah? Yeah, I'm thinking somewhere... Oh, I didn't mean to go over here, but sure. Yeah, any, like, Scandinavian country, maybe. Maybe, yes, maybe Switzerland. Probably not, like, Poland, I don't think. It looks very green. But, yeah, I don't know, I'm not particularly local info. Oh, speaking of Sweden. Okay, yeah, wow. Dust, you fucking nailed it, my man. Or my person. I shouldn't assume, but yeah. Anyway, definitely Sweden. Now, where in Sweden? I don't fucking know. Or, I'm sorry, Switzerland, right? No, yeah, Sweden. Yeah, Sweden, Switzerland. Yeah, Swedish, not Swiss. Herp derp. So, somewhere in Sweden. I mean, there's no water fixtures that we've seen. Oh, that's cool. Holy shit, look at this. Well, let's just plonk that there for now, but... There's the cafe. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, let's be a little bit more smart about this. It's very green. I'm gonna say it's down here. It wouldn't be. It's not snowy, so it's not super far up north. Probably. Best I got. And hey, we got it. Cool. Okay, it was way over here. Remember how I said, well, there's no water fixtures, so it's probably not coastal. Turns out that was incorrect, but sure enough, there's the full name of the place we were in. We saw a sign instead of the shorthand for it. I'll meet you guys over in Bunge. Let's go to Bunge. I'm gonna bungee. We're gonna bunge each other. It's probably pronounced like bungee, maybe, if I had to guess. Yeah, this is cool though. Little island off the coast. So what did I say? I said right here. That was just by complete happenstance. Everybody had the same general idea. One person thought Netherlands, but yeah, we were generally thinking this blob of Sweden. Kind of the southern part. I think we all had the same idea. There was no snow visible, so it couldn't have been that far north. There we go. There we go, my friends. There we go. So, let us see. We saw some similar polls earlier, but I don't think this is Africa. Seems potentially South America, maybe somewhere in the Middle East, but my knee-jerk thought was South America. We do get a lot of South America in this game. That does not tell me anything. I think we're in the Balkans. That would make a lot of sense. Let it be known, by the way, I appreciate the info that Dust has shared. However, Dust, you know this game pretty well. You know that, you know, we're kind of competing. We're it's not really a competition. You can tell I'm just fucking around. Like I'm not trying to like be a pro gamer. I'm just playing the game just for funsies. But for some people, they're like trying to get high scores, that kind of thing. So you're welcome to share any info that you would like. But also, you might have some info and be like, ooh, I'm gonna keep this to myself. Because any info you share, it's like, ooh, it's out there. Now other people are gonna be all the wiser. So the help is appreciated. But also, if you want to be sneaky, you could keep the info to yourself and be like, this is mine. Nobody gets this info. So you could be a sneaky snake if you wanted to. But it's all for funsies. There's no like, you know, I'm not trying to go for pro plays. I'm just here to have fun and have a good old time. Play some games. Games with the homies. Yeah, I don't see anything definitive. Oh shit, Portugal. Okay, well that's one. So somewhere in Portugal. Probably, maybe. Humana being the name of the place would be pretty interesting. I don't think that's the thing. That's probably the name of the company. Humana is like close to the word human. So being hello, like hello, welcome to human Portugal. Be a little weird. Let's keep looking, but that is something. I'm gonna ask a very stupid question, and you're all allowed to make fun of me and like point and laugh and call me names and make me pee my pants. What is a Balkan country? Because when I think Balkans, I think like, I don't know, what do I think? I guess Spain, kind of. I have this like, I don't know, I was thinking like maybe around this part of Europe, like maybe part of Italy, maybe part of like not much north, but I was thinking like kind of this little nook of Europe was what was considered the Balkans. That was wrong info. So yeah, so Portugal would not be a Balkan country. Oh, that's Russia. Oh, okay. I thought that was considered just like Eastern. Well, I guess maybe Balkan and Eastern Europe mean the same thing. Not Russia though. Maybe like around Russia. Because there's not like a place called Balkania. Welcome to Balkania. Yeah, we all saw the Portugal thing. We were like, oh shit. That makes sense too, because my first thought was like South America. And South America has a lot of Spanish-speaking language. Well, obviously Spanish-speaking is the language, but like also like Spanish and Portuguese culture, architecture, that kind of thing. So I feel like that must have been why I thought that. What's up, Stone Team? Old Yugoslavia. Okay, so that'd be like, I know I'm kind of distracting from the game here a little bit, but like kind of around like central. Okay, so I wasn't too far off then. So like kind of around here maybe, kind of middle. That'd be Slovakia, that'd be Czechia, like this kind of area. Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria. Oh, really? Turkey? Okay, in that case. So like just maybe around here. That's actually a pretty big swath of Europe then. So that's not, it actually probably doesn't narrow it down too much because that's a lot of countries that it could be. Balkan Peninsula. Okay. Not a universal, right? So it's kind of a mishmash. A mishmash. Ooh, speaking of mishmash, whatever vehicle we're on right here is getting smudged. Not Spain, yeah, yeah. Not Portugal, not Spain. Translated. Well, I'm glad they translated it because I can read this now. This guy seems unimpressed. Unimpressed by our gamer skills right now. I'm in Spain without the S. Too Balkan for you. Serbia, Croatia, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Like, yeah, I was thinking like the country that jumped to mind was Bosnia, but I wasn't sure if that was like a dumb thing to assume. Presidency University. Okay, we're in a place where, oh, this is helpful. I can't read it. I love, So we're in a place that has a presidency, or had a presidency at one point. I wonder if I could read that, if that would help me at all. Celebrate presidency. Okay. Crust, ancient life, and mineral resources. Delicious. Kolkata? Isn't Kolkata the name of a place in Indonesia? Kolkata. I'm thinking of Jakarta. Am I though? Here we go. That Kolaka? Okay, I don't know. This might be a needle in a haystack. I'm not sure about this. Kolkata. Oh man, I feel like I could be barking up the wrong tree for years. You know what? I'm just gonna plonk. I'm plonking. I'm just gonna plonk right there for a minute. Oh, doggy! He's stretching his legs. What a good doggy. Kolkata. I'm not gonna look at the chat. I want to see if I can figure this out. Apologies if you're like, Alex, oh my god, you big dumbass. It's blank. I got 8 seconds. Okay, well, fuck. Can I see it in the next 8 seconds? I'm not gonna look. I'm too scared. Don't show it. Last place. Fuck. Oh shit, it's up here. Okay. Kolkata is that Bangladesh? It is India. Yeah. It's a big place in India. Big. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can see, look how visible it is from zooming out. Like you have to zoom in real far back for it to not show up. Holy fuck. Left Final Fantasy 14. Oh, that'll do it, Black Magix. Actually, I saw Black Magix. You had said that Diablo 4 might have some kind of memory leak because it was performing so not good and slurping up so much memory when you were playing it the other day. So there's a place called the Balkan Mountains. That makes sense, Street Halo. It's the Ottoman Empire, right? Yeah, it's like a school. Yeah, it's like a university, I think. Yeah. We don't have a place called Kolkata. You see what I did there? Like, I was like, Jakarta. I was like, there was another one I saw. It was like Kolata. You probably know what my brain did. I was like, bum, bum, bum. Okay, what are places that have that bum, 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 kind of rhythm to it? So I was in the right hemisphere. I'll say that much. So yeah, for future reference, in India, there's a place called Kolkata, and it's fucking huge. It's a very important city in that country. Downloaded that info for future reference. Blackbird said, what? Yeah, that was probably a huge giveaway for people that know that stuff. That know their... like, that recognize the city. Because that is very helpful. Industrial Park. Fairway. Is it that Fairway? Oh, no, I'm thinking of... never mind. Yeah, I'm thinking of, oh, actually, hold on. What is this? Unauthorized vehicles, private parking, blah, 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 water and use. Walnut Valley Water District, okay. What's that say? Let's, I don't know what to make of this. Nye Capital? Group Holdings, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this, Lollipop. Yeah, a little bit uncertain. Looking for signs of anything. I mean, this seems like America, but now I'm not so sure. I don't know how it wouldn't be America. Face cover. Yes, I need to cover my face for embarrassment. Oh, we're in California, apparently. Oh, fuck, alright. Huh, yeah. That name of that place really fucked me up, honestly. Lemon Avenue in Bray Canyon. So we're somewhere around here. I could find Bray Canyon. But once again, that feels like a needle in a haystack, because I really do not know. There's a lot of canyons, there's a lot of mountains. I actually went to LA for the first time ever. Just a month or so ago. About a month and a half ago. And it was pretty cool. We were only there for like a single night. We had to leave the next morning. We had a connecting flight the next day. So we weren't able to like really explore it, but we had one good evening there. It was pretty nice. Got to meet up with a friend who lives there, and he took us out to dinner and did a very, very brief, like, here's some of the cool things around the area, but didn't get to explore too much. Pomona, Freeway, Los Angeles. So this is Highway 60 to Pomona. Okay, Highway 60. Where's Pomona, for that matter? Maybe I should look for that. Because we're not in LA proper, obviously. We're actually kind of far out. Highway 60. There's 40, there's 10, there's 8. It's Route 101. Oh, 65. I don't fucking know. Oh, did I not guess? Oh, no, I did guess. Okay, I was actually pretty close. So, what did I say? I said horror. Oh, actually, oh, fuck, it really was in LA. I thought it was further out. You kind of felt like it was LA, Lollipop. I'm impressed, actually. Yeah, I've only been to California 3 times in my life. And each time I've been there for... well, I was in San Francisco for a couple days. I was in LA for about 18 hours. And then I was in Where is... It was like further... I can't remember. It was like further north. It was for a work thing. It was further north, and I didn't get to do any like sightseeing or anything. So it was kind of a boring trip. Like, I've never really gotten to explore California. What's up, Master Train? Good to see you, bud. Get some family to live there. That sounds nice. I mean, I really liked my time there in LA. When we were there for just a single evening. I thought it was pretty cool, and I would love to explore it more, honestly, because I really did like my time there, but it was very brief. It's been good, Master Train. It's been good. We're playing some GeoGuessr, which is nice. Haven't played this in months. And I'm having a good time. This game is always a fun time. It's been a long time, but it's nice getting back to it. Playing ChatGuessr is always fun because I like having chat integration or some kind of viewer interaction, which is fun. And this long stretch of road is very green, very lush with forestry, and people are driving we're on the right hand side, so that's good. But I don't have a very good idea of where I am exactly. Let's keep our eyes peeled. These are signs I'm not used to seeing. We're definitely not in well, I don't think we're North America. I'm gonna guess somewhere in Europe. Very green Europe. Yeah, signs I'm not used to seeing, and that's cool. It just looks pretty. It's just neat. Not much for road signs. Presumably this is in kilometers, probably 30. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting Cyrillic, so well, I don't know. I don't know what country we're in, but we are not in Kansas anymore, Toto. That much is certain. Ooh, these roads are beat up. Alright, I'll stop complaining about the roads here in the Midwest. These roads are beat to shit. The Google Maps car is not giving a fuck. Like, this guy, I think, is trying to drive around the shitty puddles. This Google car is just fucking going in. Says, nope, I'm just gonna brave the potholes like a boss. Could not care less. Well, I'm gonna plonk for now. It's very green, it's very foresty. I don't think it's super north. I'm gonna say, is there like a big highway out of Belarus? I'll say right here. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. There's a bajillion countries that speak and write in some kind of Cyrillic language. It could be Bulgaria. It could be Bulgaria. Could be Ukraine, could be Russia, could be Belarus. It's probably Russia. You know what? Let's play it safe and say Russia. I just don't know where in Russia. It's just very green. Did I change my choice? Let's see. It was Russia. Yeah, it was definitely Russia. And it was all the way out in buttfuck nowhere next to these places. So, if I would have seen a... Maybe we did see a sign for this and I just didn't notice it, but R316. Or P316. No, okay, so yeah, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you don't got a lot of intel to go by, so you just gotta hope for the best. So I got 4th place. That's a rusty bronze medal. White Flare, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. We're playing some GeoGuessr. Having a nice old time. We're playing with ChatGuessr, which is a fun plugin that lets anybody play along with us. So if you wish to play, anybody can join in. There's no commitment or anything, so if you don't want to stick around for the whole game, that's fine too. We're happy to have you join in. Five Finger, thank you for that raid, my friend. Good to see you, bud. Always a pleasure. Five Finger, what were you up to tonight, my friend? So quick, shut up for Five Finger. Spell your name correctly. Bam. Doing some Freedom Planet. Very nice, very nice. Freedom Planet 2, that is. I actually never played the first one, but I've heard it's delightful, and yeah, that'd be a fun one to play at some point. I'm guessing you've probably played the original. I'm terrible. Yeah, no, same, actually, same. I play this game not because I'm trying to show off, but because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to, like, get good. Maybe not even good. I'm trying to get decent. I'm trying to get acceptable. And I have much to learn, because I like this game a lot, And I'm always impressed when I see the pros play this game like a boss, and I don't have a lot of knowledge of the world. I am not the most well-traveled lad in the lands, so I have much to learn. But I do enjoy playing, and it's good just fucking around and having a good old time. So I'm liking it. It's good, Five Finger. I was about to ask, yeah, if you played this, if you're liking the second one. What are some other things you stream, Five Finger? I'll confess, I've actually forgotten that you stream, but I'm glad to see that you do, and I hope it's an enjoyable time for you. This is fucking gorgeous. Look at this, wowzers. This is beautiful. Big blue sky, big clouds, mountains are just freaking like right there. This is just gorgeous. Wowee. Bop. I mean, I love this, man. I'm in the Midwest. We don't have a lot of mountains and pretty scenery like this, so to some people this is just normal and boring, but to me this is like amazing. I love this shit. Snowy mountains. It could be the Rockies. We're definitely in America, that much I know. Well, I guess it could be Canada. Hold on, what would that say? What did it say? Hold on, let me go back. Something, Route 39. 39 East. Okay, well, that doesn't help me. Keep going. For some reason, I'm thinking if I go towards the mountains, that'll get me something. Because I figure other people will want to go towards the mountains. And I want to be where the people are. They got a Freddy's out here. Black Magic's will be happy to know that. They got an IHOP. My stomach will not be happy to know that. 12. I got 1 minute left. Natural groceries. My inclination is to think this is Colorado. Hawaiian barbecue. That sounds nice. Wait, hold on. What'd that say? What? No McRib. Oh, no McFibs. I was like, I wouldn't think there'd be McRibs at an Arby's. Excuse me? Hold on. I want to see what that sign said. No McFib. Oh, okay. Well, they changed it. Whatever. Fuck it. Keep going this way. Cool looking sign right here that I can't read. Dutch Bros coming soon. Never heard of Dutch Bros. 18 seconds, by the way. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume Colorado. Fucking Colorado Springs. Maybe it's Denver. I don't know. I don't think it's Denver. I've been to Denver a bunch of times. I don't fucking know. It is. Where was it? It was Utah. Okay. Next to Ogden. Ogden, Utah. There might have been a sign for that, and I just wouldn't have seen it. Or I didn't notice it because it might not have registered as like a city name. For an Ogden. Who knew? Check the gas prices. Yeah. Well, it would depend on how long ago the photo was from. Sometimes the photos are from 2021. Sometimes 2020, sometimes even older. But yeah, if it was a recent photo, the gas prices photos can sometimes get you some knowledge. I think there's also some Wildermyth, which I've also never heard of, but it sounds, I'll have to look into that actually. Microwave and a blender, Blackbird, that sounds exciting. I'm impressed. Did you have a food processor before? Because some of the recipes you were making earlier with some like the baking projects you were undertaking, I just assumed you had something for blending or pureeing. Also, Portugasque. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce your name. Good. Thank you for joining in. It's good to see you, friend. Google 2022. Yeah, a lot of times it's like pretty recent. Yeah, you can sometimes see like a watermark. 2020 for this one, obviously, so that is sometimes helpful. Nevada. Yeah, I mean, that's like a lot of us have the basic idea. I mean, they were clearly the Rocky Mountains. Well, I shouldn't say clearly, but most likely Rocky Mountains. An immersion blender. Oh, okay. You know what? I will confess, I don't know what an immersion blender is. As opposed to, what'd you say, a stand-up blender? Standing blender? I'm guessing a standing blender is like the standard one. And then an immersion blender is something that requires you to immerse yourself. It's a human-shaped blender that you have to climb into. And it takes up an entire room of your house. It takes up 12 billion gigajoules of electricity. to run it, and it can blend an entire human person into goop in 0.3 seconds. All right, well, clearly we are in this area. If this helps anybody, then good for you. But it does not help me. So I'm gonna keep looking around. Okay, yep, that is good. That's probably good intel for somebody. Hold in your hand. Oh, okay, like a juicer. Is that what that would be called? It's Romania, I think, Lollipop. Your confidence is admirable, and I have no reason to doubt you. Could this be Romanian? It could be. It very well could be. Keep looking, but it could be Romania. Excuse me. Not a juicer though. Okay. See, I've never heard of a standing blender. I've also never seen it. I've never used a juicer before. So I'm thinking like a thing, like a stick that you hold in your hand or something like that. What's up, Galdiz? You're thinking it's Bucharest? Bucharest? Is that in Romania? That's probably the capital, isn't it? Yeah, Bucharest is the capital. Just plonk that there for now. If it were up to me, by myself, I probably would have guessed like, I don't know, man. This is kind of a weird one. I mean, we're definitely somewhere that is, somewhere that is vaguely European to me. I probably would have guessed either Romania, maybe Hungary, maybe Slovakia. I probably would have been like around here, probably. So I probably wouldn't have gone Romania. But I have no reason to doubt your guys' thinking here, just because there's so little info. Yeah. It was Romania. Yeah, you were all correct. Standing blender is blender. Blender. Serpede. I don't know how to pronounce it, Blackbird, but yes. It's like it's got its own kind of thing. Its own specialization. So Banisa is the airport. So there was a sign that said that that had that name. You're thinking, because yeah, it was out here. So if there was a thing that led to the airport, I would definitely do it. Yeah. Look at this. We were all kind of circling it. We kind of drew up. We like drew a pentagram around it. We're trying to summon a demon in Bucharest. The force and pull. Oh, okay. Here we call those food processors. Yeah, with the pull setting. Yeah, we call those food processors, where they can puree, they can blend, they can there's like different, they can slice thinly. There's like different settings for it. Yeah. Sorpede. Thank you, Lollipop. Sorpede. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, we done good. We done good that round. They're different than blenders. Really? Okay. I guess I've never seen that kind of blender then, because the food processor I have has all those things you just mentioned, and a little thing where you can like stick stuff down the top. So that's like how they are here at least, but this is, I mean, obviously North America. Beyond that, not much else. Emory? That is vaguely familiar. I think there's like an Emory University somewhere. I'll plonk that there for now. Emory. Yeah, it's university. Where is Emory? I feel like it's somewhere in the Midwest. Indiana, maybe? Is it Indiana? Let's say it's Indiana. Let's keep looking. Georgia? Oh. Georgia, alright. Atlanta, specifically. Atlanta, Georgia. Rollins Way is, wow, that address might just be exactly what we're looking for. College Park is Emory down here. Usually universities, and like the big universities and colleges, they pop out a little bit more. I was thinking Indiana. Maybe I'm thinking of, I don't know what I was thinking of. Oh, I thought it was called Buckethead. Buckhead. Well, the tricky thing too is that some of these places. Well, hold on. New temporary address, yeah. Lynn's Way. Man, if I could find a. You know what? Let's actually keep looking around. Well, I don't have a lot of time, but. Oh wow, we're kind of in the thick of it, honestly. Let's like downtown maybe. There's Georgia Tech. Actually, kind of surprised Emory isn't showing up though. Oh, you have to zoom in pretty far for that to show up. I thought they showed up more zoomed out. Yeah, if I could find that landmark. Yeah, I don't fucking know. If I could find that landmark, we'd be in business. Stone Team got it exact. Yeah, there was Emory right there. So, how far would you have to zoom out for Emory? Actually, it shows up pretty easily. Okay, I was just in the wrong area. So it's up here. It's a big one. It's a big country, or big college. Same thing. Blenders are for things like smoothies. I mean, I've used our food processor for smoothies. We also have a blender that I've used for smoothies. We use it more for like pureeing things, like so blending with less chunks. Food processor to cut things. Yeah, usually we use our food processor for like blending things with such like high levels of granularity that it like leaves no chunks. Or it cuts up things that are harder to blend. Or I mean our blender's pretty good, but the food processor blades are way sharper than our blender is. That's how we use ours, at least. Yeah, definitely Georgia. Yeah, definitely Georgia. Is Buckhead much better? I mean, I like the name. Yeah, there's North Buckhead. I thought my brain thought Buckethead, the guitarist. Oh, you got a real good on Blackbird. Yeah, those are pretty sick. Yeah, those are. You could probably blend just about anything with one of those puppies. We all did really well because we all knew it was Atlanta, Georgia. That was huge. What's up, Woo? Get yourself a fine slurry. Yeah. Usually, for like most smoothies, yeah, we usually just use the blender. But if there's like something that's harder or like oh, what's a good example? I mean, kale is usually not too bad. I'm just trying to think of like something where we would need to use the food processor for making like a smoothie. I just think like the pureeing setting is so nice because it cuts it up so well. Like it blends it so smoothly, whereas our blender sometimes leaves chunks. I guess maybe there's probably different settings though. Like our blender's probably better than I give it credit. Yeah, definitely Atlanta. Yeah, no doubt about it. This could be New Mexico. It could be, although these signs indicate kilometers, I'm pretty sure. So my thought is South America, somewhere. Oh, those American license plates? The problem in this game is that the license plates are usually blurred, so I actually don't know. I think the answer is no. Of course, they're blurred and we're keeping up with the traffic, but I think from a distance they are not North America. Like, they don't look to be of the same shape. And yeah, they're kind of thin, so a different kind of shape. My thought is South America. But beyond that... oh, well, that is not... Okay, never mind. It is not, we're not in... neither are we in Kansas, nor are we in South America anymore, Toto. Oh, so that's a weird little swivel. Well, I can't read any of this, but we are in a Middle Eastern country. That much is most likely. Very much, yeah. Very much Middle East, yeah, no question. Yeah, had it not been for the written language, I would have assumed... Well, would I have assumed South America? I probably would have started to doubt myself, but I probably would have stuck with South America. Had it not been for seeing the written language. If that helps anybody, good for you. That does not help me. I don't recognize any of those places. Salub. 30 seconds to my name, and I got no exact ideas. I know generally what part of the world. Oh. Damn, dude. Let's take some guesses, man. I'm gonna say... I'm trying to think of places that have Google Street View. I'm gonna say Jordan. I have no reason for that. Oh, let me move my my webcam. I have no confident reason to guess Georgia or Jordan. It was not a confident guess, but it was correct. We were in Jordan. Well, hold on. Were we? This is, yeah, we're definitely in Jordan. That was a wow. It was a lucky guess on my end. Holy shit. The reason I put it there is because if I was wrong and it was Israel or it was Lebanon or it was like, you know, there's like a bunch, or Syria, maybe even Syria, like it's close to a lot of things. So I just split the difference and hope for the best. You were thinking Libya. Where's Libya from here? Libya's a little bit farther out, isn't it? There's Algeria. Where's Libya? Is it hidden? Is it sneaky? This is all part of Jordan, right? Yeah. Where's Galdes? Oh, I don't see your guess on here. Okay, that's why. There's Lebanon. Guys, I think I'm a dumbass. I don't know where Libya is. I thought it was around here somewhere. West of Egypt? Oh, west. Oh, here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. So you were thinking it would have been out here. Gotcha. Yeah. Out this way. So it's part of Africa. Yeah, gotcha. Most of us had the general right idea. I mean, we were all in the right part of the planet, which is pretty good. Yeah, oh yeah, on the west. I do that. That's what I will confess. That's something that gets me sometimes. I get my east and west mixed up a little bit sometimes. It's a little bit embarrassing. Like left and right, I got no problem, but east and west, it's a little bit slower for me sometimes. I have to like think and be like, that one. Takes me a little bit sometimes. United States, yeah, most assuredly. Sometimes you can get real lucky and there'll be some really nasty, helpful intel, some nuggets of juicy knowledge. Thanks, but I can't really read it from here. Get some Quebecian locations, Blackbird. There has been exactly one time we've gotten a location in my neck of the woods, and it was in Illinois, but it was it was in Alton, Illinois, which is I had some family that used to live there, and I hadn't been there in years and years, and it wasn't a part of Alton I recognized, but I saw a gas station brand that is very common here, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wait a goddamn second, and I was looking for I was looking for phone numbers because I wanted the area code, because it was one of the few cases where the area code would help me, and I found like 7 phone numbers on the sides of businesses. Not a single one had area codes, and I was so fucking sad. Because usually area codes mean nothing to me, because in this game, I mean, I guess unless you look it up, which, you know, people, I'm not gonna say you can't do it. Like, you know, you can look up area codes, I don't care, but I choose not to. So it's like, usually it doesn't do me any good, but that was the one case where it really would have come in clutch, and I couldn't find shit. That was so fucking sad. Like, god damn it, the one time I won it, I got nothing. So we got east. Okay, good. East and west. That's helpful. We're in a place where you can go east and west. Galades asks, "What was it?" Oh, I'm sorry. I can't remember. I saw it and then immediately forgot it. So it wouldn't, because it didn't. It wasn't helpful for me, unfortunately. Blurry. Big old blurries. Keep looking. We got a little bit less than a minute. I get a name of a place. Oops. Back on this. West. Good. What did that sign say? Pine Tree. Hobart. Hobart Village. Is there a state flag? Kinda? I mean, there is, but I can't really see it. Village, Administrative, Incorporated. Man, I got nothing on this one, dudes. Dude, someone knows. Portugasque knows exactly where. Damn, I really don't know. The roundabout kind of throws me, actually. 172. Virginia. I don't fucking know. YOLO it. Oh shit, was it Canada? Wisconsin. It was right by Green Bay. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed you guys were able to figure that out. As yeah, I saw like nothing that could help me at least. Unless it just kind of looked kind of more north than east. I was thinking vaguely eastern. Like, oh, this is state flag. I'm impressed you could see it. I couldn't fucking see it at all. It was just too like flaccid. It needed to be more erect, more full mast. West and east, but can you go west? Stone Team, that's right. I grew up around Edwardsville, Glen Carbon. Yeah, I have a brother who lives in Chicago, and we actually went to visit him. Just like earlier, well, middle of last year, which was nice. And then then my grandparents are in like Carbondale area, so yeah, I'm pretty familiar with Illinois, just the whole state of Illinois. A roundabout, so it's not. Oh, you're saying the presence of a roundabout means not to Louisiana. I mean, there's a weird amount of roundabouts in Illinois for that matter. So yeah, you'd be surprised. You know what you could recognize legalities? Yeah, I couldn't tell shit. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, honestly. It's not snowing there. You know what? The lack of snow was off-putting. I will not lie. Yeah. Hey, Game and Browse. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well, my friends. Anybody can join in for some chat. Guess we're gonna be playing this for a little bit longer. Portugasque just fucking stomped our asses, by the way. Well done, Portugasque. Although, Blackbird did a very good job too. I'm sorry, is it Portugasket? Because oh, I think if I do this. Portugasque. With a pronounced k noise. That was good. Whenever I go there, it's for a cold-ass football game. Yeah, it looked very green. Like, greener than I was expecting. Ragbri. I do not. I'm not familiar. But Mallory's familiar. Okay, so it's a northern thing. There's a single roundabout in the entire state. That's impressive. They're an abomination. I actually kind of like roundabouts. I prefer roundabouts to stoplights. Usually. The ones that throw me are like the nested roundabouts. Those kind of fuck me up a little. Where there's like one big roundabout and then there's like little children roundabout that branch off the parent. Those fuck me up a little bit. But I don't think we have any of those here in the United States. I think it's more of a European. They take up a lot of space. Like they take up a lot of, well, I mean they can. I guess really not that much more space than a stoplight, but usually I prefer them to stoplights because everyone's moving. You know, it's like you're not just idling. So like it's more satisfying to me the fact that I'm at least going somewhere. I mean you have to yield obviously, but usually not for too long. Whereas a stoplight, you're just sitting there for sometimes what feels like an eternity. So it's a bike race. It's a summer bike race. That sounds awesome, actually. Cool little cafe, I'm guessing? A bakery, maybe? I don't know. Matka Natura. Where the heckles are we right now? Did it for the first time. Well done, Ultra Fortune. That's impressive. It sounds intense. If it goes across Iowa, like that does not sound easy. That sounds sick. Woo says nothing. Yeah, I'm with Woo on this one. I'm the pro roundabout. I'm on the pro roundabout side of the coin. Oh, what did I say? All right. That helps anybody else. That's pretty. Yeah, I think it's pretty sick. Actually, that sounds really impressive. But it would bring me to my knees because I am. I haven't ridden a bike in a long time, and my flabby body would probably light on fire and explode, and I would probably start crying. In that order. You're in the site, but the map is full screen. Oh yeah, like this one right here. So what you would do is you would want to make sure you're logged in. So if you look in the top right corner, I'll switch back to the game in a second, but if you look in the top right corner, it should say like log in. And once you're logged in, then you can place your guesses, but you have to kind of look by what's on my screen. So you can't, it's not like you can zoom around like I'm looking around right now. It's not like you can move and like zoom and pan the camera, that kind of thing. You have to, you're kind of limited by what I see, but then you can independently submit a guess with that map screen once you're logged in with the Twitch account. that little top right corner, there should be a purple login button. And that should be what you need. It's a week long. Wow. It's pretty cash. That's good. A lot of beer breaks. That's good. You gotta replenish the reserves. Ultra Fortune. So it's nice that it's not like super hardcore. I mean, I don't know. It sounds pretty hardcore, but it's nice that it's not like only for the pro athletes. Like it's something that sounds like a lot of people could participate in. What is this? Big building. I don't know where I am, by the way. Fuck. I'm gonna say here. No, here. I don't fucking know. Vaguely Europe. I don't know. I ain't got shit. I was not very close at all. It was Poland. Really? Yeah, actually, no. Never mind. That makes sense. I was about to say it doesn't look like Poland, and I thought about it, and I was like, no, it absolutely don't. They buy entire school buses. Oh my god. That's intense, Mallory. I kind of love it though. I love the enthusiasm. That's pretty sick, actually. Yeah, you actually did really well. Look at White Flare. Holy moly. White Flare said, yo, I got this. White Flare fucking sniped that shit like a boss. Well done, my friend. Master Train says I'm on the right side of the world. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, Master Train. It's like if I'm in the right hemisphere, then I'm all right. And I'm all right. Right country, yeah, that on its own is worth an accomplishment. Like the first thing I look for, if possible, is yeah, like a country flag or a global domain for a URL. No country flags. Can't tell. Something that has like the name of the country. Then it's like, all right, I'm in the right country. I mean, city name would be nice, but country at least gets my foot in the door. Doesn't get very far. Doesn't get me far in. It only gets me a few inches in, but hey, man, sometimes a couple inches is all I can afford. Sometimes. Sometimes 2 inches of thunder is better than 0 inches of thunder. What's that say? Phone number, but it does me no good. Polanco. I'm assuming South America. This helps anybody. Princess. Oh, interesting. This helps anybody. These signs, if these phone numbers help you, then great, but I'm gonna keep looking around. Sometimes you get lucky and there'll be like business names or something on the sides of trucks. Box trucks. Mr. Whale, what's up, buddy? Doing some Spanish speaking. That seems very much for sure. I don't think it's Portuguese. I want to say it's Spanish. I sometimes am wrong. My Spanish Portuguese detection skills are not perfect, but I think it's Spanish. You know I don't speak Spanish. Alright. Go this way. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Whoop, I didn't mean to click. Anything behind me? This way. I hope I didn't just go in one big circle. I'll feel like a doofus. Yo, Danny, what's up, bud? Good to see you, Danny. We're playing some more GeoGuessr. Haven't played this in a while, by the way. It's been several months. I hope I remember what planet we're on. I am kind of well, this is more residential. I mean, it's not like a big city. A little bit closer. 20 seconds, by the way. Not much left. Dang, man. I don't have much to go by here. I'm just gonna have to YOLO it. 5 seconds to my name. Paraguay. Bolivia. Whoa, Dominican. Okay. Literally last place. Oh, Dominican Republic. You know, I would have not guessed that. I would have not guessed Dominican Republic at all. Yeah. I wasn't thinking it was coastal. I actually would have guessed Brazil. had I not seen any language, any written language, I'd assume Brazil. That's a tough one. Well, I thought it was a tough one. Lots of other people did not think it was tough. But I thought that was a tough one. Blackbird says, well, shit. So thought it was, yeah, could have been Mexico. Yeah, there's a lot of places it could be. But you know what? We were just saying we're in the right hemisphere. Looks like Jupiter. Yeah, well, that is a planet in the solar system. It's something. Didn't go well. Yeah, a lot of us struggled a little bit with that one. Legalities, Portuguesque. Stone. Sorry, what's Stone's full name? Here, I can just scroll out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Stone Team. Yeah, Danny. Yeah. The top four. There's the haves and the have-nots. There's the knows and knows-nots. But we're learning. In fact, I wonder if there was a name that came up. Santo Domingo. I don't think I saw that somewhere, but maybe it popped up and I just missed it. Is that what that flag was? There was a flag at the very, very beginning, but I didn't recognize it, and I wasn't sure it was like an honest to goodness country flag. Your mom's from a Honduras wheel? That's cool. Hold on, where was Honduras? Was I? All right. I'm gonna reveal some ignorance here. I actually don't know where Honduras is. Oh, it's over here. Okay, yeah, the country. Now that was an actual country flag. Okay, that was a dead giveaway. Yeah. I wasn't sure that was a country flag. I was like, is that a flag or is it just a cool pattern? That was the Dominican Republic flag. Good to know. Yeah. Good night, Five Finger. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Thank you again for that raid, by the way. That's very sweet of you, my friend. Appreciate you joining in and hanging out with us for a bit. Playing some games and having a good old time, bud. Then you click guess white flag. Yeah, I've done that too, where I like have an idea and I'm like hovering over the button, but then I get distracted and I forget to follow up. And I never actually submit a guess. This is an odd thing for my brain to see, because this is not far off from how some places in America are organized, or like the general layout. But I'm starting to think this is not North America. Ask me how I know. I'm looking for URLs so I can see the global domain, and that would help me narrow things down. I mean, I can just assume Russia, but I really don't know. Okay, never mind. You know what? I think this might be Russia. Call it a hunch. Call it gamer sense. Well, gee, where am I gonna... where do you guess in Russia? I don't know. Out here. I don't fucking know, dude. I'll say right in there. With no reason for such a guess. Yeah, the flag of Dominican. Yeah, now I know. Now I know what the flag for the Dominican Republic looks like. There was some kind of way to get a city name. And you know what? There's a very good chance I've seen the city name, but like I don't know what it is or how to transcribe it from the Google Street View into where it would be in the Google Maps. So feels like a guessing game at this point, honestly. Russian language, yeah. I don't see framed photos of Putin in every possible place. Although the Russian flag was probably a pretty good indicator. These large buildings are kind of throwing me off. Large office buildings. Dust says, yeah, 6,700 kilometers away, yet it's the right country. That is about how it goes, right? You know what? I'm gonna use that knowledge and assume that we're like out here, maybe like real far out, because usually when I see Russia I think like right around here. I'm just gonna assume we're way out from the usual guesses, and for no reason at all I'm gonna say right down that way. Let's keep looking around, but I don't know if we're gonna get much more than that. So that's the thing. Sometimes I will use other people's scores and their confidence to input my own, to influence my own. See how we do. Nice small exactly, Wifler. It's how big could it be, right? Oh shit, it was this little peninsula. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So I think all of us. Oh gosh. Oh, that's always cool. So I think all of us were in the right country, but there's just this splattering of plottings just all across the board. And yeah, you really couldn't go far east enough until you hit this particular peninsula. Oh yeah, it was a crapshoot, honestly. Yeah, Russia is huge. It's an intimidatingly large country. Good fucking lord. You're thinking Moscow? That's usually what I do. I either do Moscow or maybe St. Petersburg, and or like near one of them two, or like somewhere in the middle maybe. I just usually stick to Western Russia and just hope for the best. Yeah, it's a big place. Yeah, big place. Who fucking knew, right? This is news to all of us. Nobody would have ever guessed. Still the same country. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Like, sometimes you'll be playing this game, you'll be 200 kilometers off, and you'll be 3 countries over. In Russia, in Soviet Russia, you can be like 7,000 kilometers off, still be in the right country. And you still get shit points, honestly. So it's kind of still how that works sometimes. This is very arid and very deserty. Always fan of some dessert. It's never actual Moscow. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it's ever been like Moscow proper. Usually it's been maybe nearby, but usually it's just fucking somewhere. Just somewhere vaguely Russian. So this could be a bajillion places. It could be Mexico. We don't get a lot of Mexico in this game, but we do get a lot of South America. But it could be Mexico. Do you think it's New Mexico? I don't know if it's United States. Is that a kitty cat or is it a doggy? Hold on, I gotta go back. I'm sorry. I know I'm. Oh, is it poppers? That's a doggy. I like how the dog's face is blurred. Yeah, we don't want to dox the dog. This poor doggy. We don't want to have the dog's face on the internet without his express written consent. We don't want to get sued by that doggy, so we better blur his face just to be safe. There's another doggy. Oh, I see doggies everywhere, and this makes me happy. And then people. And a horse! Of course! Hernandez. So maybe the place is San Hernandez? Or San Miguel? Hold on. Yeah. Pantala? I don't know. I think it is Spanish. I don't think it's Portuguese. I don't think we're in Brazil. Could it be Mexico? Hard maybe. I don't know. I don't know with confidence. Yes, that is... Yeah, you see a Corona beer sign, it's like, oh, well, wait a second. There's been things in the news about the word Corona, but where have I heard that word before? I think there was something that happened a year or two ago that involved the word Corona, but I can't remember. Probably nothing. It was probably a small thing. It's fine. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos, rather. Where the fuck are we? I don't know. Animals. We're in animal land. Fucking... Colombia. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I have no fucking clue. It was actually fucking Mexico. It was like Mexico City. Okay, well, not actual Mexico City, but pretty close to Mexico City. Hidalgo. It was... Oh, shit, there's San... Oh, no, hold on. What was it? It was... It's probably close to one of those places, right? Oh, it was San Francisco. There's San Francisco, by the way, apparently. Looking for, like, a place, because we saw a bunch of signs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't have told you what area, but yeah, there were a couple times where I was like, maybe Mexico. I don't know. Definitely not Portuguese. Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense. You were hearing me earlier, kind of struggling to define it one way or the other. Yellow filter over again. Yeah, that ain't no shit, Game & Brow. It's like you get kind of a yellow, kind of dry yellow filter. Then, yeah, we just assume that's how it looks in real life. And then you play Google Maps or you play GeoGuessr, you go, what? Why does everything look normal? And the world doesn't just have this weird sheen over it. What dis? All right, more Cyrillic. If that helps anybody. All right. Last time it was way out here. Hold on. It was out here. Probably not there. I mean, I don't even know if it's Russia, honestly. Big. Big. Big buildings. Just big. Everything big. I'm kind of curious. I have a theory. But it's not a very confident theory. Some people have plonked some guesses and not a ton of points have been scored. Something market. Or map kit, rather. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking maybe we could, like, find... I thought we would have seen a flag by now, honestly. I thought we would see a flag by now. But... the lack of a flag... Okay, it is Russia. So it's definitely Russia. One of these days, I'm gonna just plonk and it's gonna be 100% perfect. And you're all gonna be so impressed. I'm glad we saw that at least. It's probably Russia, probably. Yeah, framed photos of Putin everywhere. Just murals of Putin's face and people worshiping and weeping openly at its perceived beauty. No, I don't think we're seeing a lot of that right now. But you know, I'm kind of surprised by the lack of flags. I thought these might be like government buildings. This is a hotel though. I thought these were going to be government buildings or I don't know why I thought that, but I figured if we kept looking, we'd start seeing flags. But yeah, it's most assuredly Russia. But beyond that, it becomes a crapshoot. It's clearly a not small area. Let's put it closer to that, just because it's a big circle. Well, it's not a big circle, but it's an emboldened circle. And the more emboldened the circle, the bigger the country, or the bigger the city. That is my assumption. What year was this taken, I wonder? Okay, so it was Russia, yeah. I mean, it was here. Obviously. So easy. The highest, you still got 1,000 off. That's pretty good. White Flare did really good. Look at that, White Flare. Hell yeah, bud. Yeah. Yeah, we're all looking at this going, oh, of course, it was that part of this giant blob of a country. Obviously, it's so simple now. GG to Portugasque, by the way. Once again, stomp on our asses. Although Stone Team not too far off. White Flare also performed extremely well. We got Dust, Blackbird. Yo, yours truly bringing up the fucking caboose. Yours truly bringing up the rear, but you know what? That's a role I will gladly take. If someone's got to be last place, I will take on the mantle of being dead last, so you all are spared from the embarrassment. So, how's about this? Actually, let me do this. Not to brag, but I'm level 21. I thought it was level 11. Level 21. Let's spice things up a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna play again, but I want to do yes, single player. I want to do a different thing. Oh gosh, did I screw it up? Single player. I want to switch to a diverse world. Here we go, yeah. A diverse world. I want to switch it up just because world mode is good, but a diverse world is, some people love it a lot more, and it is honestly pretty cool. And it is indeed more diverse, and it is harder, I think, at least. Let's see how it goes. Sorry for spamming the chat, by the way. I know I was bringing up the summary a whole bunch. But, by the way, I will recognize it is getting kind of late in some time zones. It's about 10 o'clock here in Central Central Time, so I know it's getting a little bit late. It's Sunday night, you know, we all got work, we got school in the morning, what have you, you know, whatever you got going on. I'm not going to be offended if you have to hop off. We had several raids tonight, by the way. We had, of course, Jet raided us earlier. Fiverr, of course, raided us. And Leg Up gave us a very generous raid earlier. That was really sweet of them, man. We got to give a shout out to Leg Up because that was really sweet of them. Giving us a very, very nice raid, bringing in a lot of cool GeoGuessr homies to play with us tonight. And, I mean, I'm going to probably go for another half an hour, maybe hour or so. We'll see kind of how I'm feeling over the next little bit here, but like a lot of us, I have work in the morning, so I can't go super crazy. Is this Finnish? Is this Finland? I'm gonna plonk into Finland, but I'm not gonna be very confident. Tapping to start. Oh, thank you, Stone Team. That's helpful. Yeah, this is a fun game, and playing it is like, it's a good reminder. It's like, damn, I gotta play this shit more often, man. This is always a good time. On weekends, I like to do stuff like this, where there's some kind of chat participation, some kind of way where viewers and chat participants can participate. GeoGuessr is good for that. Gartic Phone is good for that. Jackbox obviously is always great, but GeoGuessr is kind of nice because there's not much of a commitment. You don't have to be in for a full 5 rounds if you don't want to. If you got something that comes up, if you got other shit you got to do. Oh, is this? It's not Finnish. It's French. Oh, that was an FL, not an FI. That's Blackbird. Yeah, Blackbird says that's French, you dummy. Yeah, that was French. French. I don't know where in France, in French land, but there was probably a .fl, not a .fi. Let's keep looking then. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll find a name of a place. CrossFit. Yep, that's the name. It's CrossFit France. The stop signs are kind of wonky. Let's see. La Tre Frontiere. I don't really see an obvious name of a city on here, so this is not doing me any good. Is that the name of a place? A lot of times I just default to middle of the country and hope for the best. Actually, this is probably a pretty big city, right? It's probably like not a small. This is not chump change France. This is like not small France. I'm gonna say Lyon. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I think I usually guess Lyon because I'm gonna say it right there. Say it right there for no reason. It was. Oh fuck! I should have stayed with my first guess, dude. I doubted myself because I was like, no, it's not that big to be Lyon. Come on, get out of here. They both start with it. Yeah, I thought it was FI, not FL. But it was definitely FL. Yeah, .fr, right. Thought it was a Peugeot. Was that how you pronounce it, Game Bros? Game Bros? White Fleur says, nailed it. What's up, Hermione? Dude, there was actually a very good chance I would have gotten like thick points. Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't Lyon. I would have gotten better. Actually, it was just outside of Geneva. How about that? I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. Geneva is not inside of France, right? It's like almost inside of France, but it is part of... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. Is Geneva a country? As I thought it was part of what I think is, yeah, Switzerland, right? But now I'm not so sure because the font is like the same. Like the boldness is like the same. It's not a country, is it? Am I a doofus? France with American stop signs. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the stop signs. I've been surprised before. French automotive company. Gotcha. Okay. And then everyone says no. Yeah. So it's a city. Yeah, I thought so. It's weird because the font is like of similar importance to countries or of capitals, but it's definitely not a capital because there's no like little circle with the bold thing in it, like little outline thing. Yeah, I think it's a city. Caused by the Canadians of World War I. Really, Blackbird? Of all people, the Canadians? Really? I would have not guessed that at all. The Geneva, yeah, that's what I think of. When I hear the word Geneva, I think the Geneva Convention, but I know it's a place too. But yeah, it's like, it's not a country, it's a city. Yeah, it's definitely a city. No border surrounding it, it's definitely a city. Oh, green. Windows XP wallpaper. That's what this is. This is the Windows XP wallpaper. The Swiss share French language. Oh, good to know. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, I guess, well, is there a Swiss language? Because if so, then yeah, I would imagine Geneva would probably be half French, half Swiss. Measure liquid in Florida ounces. Floridian ounces, because Florida is 98% water anyway, because it's so fucking humid down there. PL, Poland moment, confirmed. Yeah, it's because in Florida, it's so humid and miserable. 98% of the landmass is just fucking H2O anyway. So that's why it's Floridian ounces. Because if you're in Florida, you're already just drowning in the fucking humidity. And I'm here in Missouri, and I can't really talk too much shit because we get a lot of humidity down here too. Or up here, rather. Florida ounces. Game & Browse says, them Canadians, man. Leo Major. Throwing grenades? Jeez, I've never heard of that. But I thought you were fucking meaning. Apparently, Blackbird's like, no, this is an actual thing. I would have never guessed. Of all people, it's them gosh darn Canadians. No signs. Yeah, so far it's been pretty light. Excuse me. Mop Sopel, if that helps anybody. French, Italian, and German. Okay, so there's no, like, Swiss language. That makes sense. German, French, Italian. Yeah, there's no... I didn't think there was. That makes sense. Doggy awakens, buddy. You can see him down there. Thanks, your dog. I took him out about 2 hours ago. He's probably okay for now, but I'll want to take him out again in a little bit, probably. Take him outside. You can see my little doggy back there. You can see little puppers. He's an old man. He's an old man doggy. Good boy. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Ooh, man, Ultra Force, and you got a real good one. Actually, so did Portuguese. Actually, everyone's done pretty well in this one. I mean, I think it's Poland. I don't know if I'm confident, but I think it's a major highway, obviously. I probably should have noted the highway number. You know what? I'm gonna plonk it right here because that's like a nexus of a bajillion, and by that I mean 4 major roads. Oh, he got comfy again. What a good boy. Oh, hold on. What did that say? What did that say? A fucking gas station. Petrol station. Good. But they got that Swiss cheese, though. And chocolate. Can't forget the Swiss chocolate. I don't think I've ever had Swiss chocolate. Who knew it was fucking Poland? Alright. And we all did alright. We all did alright with that. Pretty good. We all did pretty dang good, point-wise. Clearly, it was up here. Oh, actually, I think we saw that name. This name right there. I think we saw that one. There we go. There's that one. My tea has been finished, and I feel pretty good. Like that stuff. Hidden Q. Hidden Q. That is not a phrase you really get a lot in North America, in the United States at least. But it's in English, so that's a little surprising. Go back. Trying to read these signs. It's very blurry. Yeah, I can't make much of it. You think it's England? We are driving on the left-hand side. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, the word Q would be used in England. That is and it's really green. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, it do kind of have that vibe. Oh, well, all right. You know what? I'm starting to think you're on a... Well, actually, hold on. That is kind of a weird arrangement, isn't it? Can I go this way? Do I want to? No. Keep going this way. They're driving left. Yeah, I think they are. I mean, yeah, unless it's a one-way road and they're just going fast, but I think it's left-hand driving. I think it's England. What's up, Irossi? Ooh, Irossi, a local Englishman, saying, you know what? I'm not so sure, homies. Says it doesn't feel like England. Let me lick the screen and see how it tastes. Let me see if it tastes like England. Beaumont? This is an odd one. It could, well, I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. They do drive on the left-hand side of in Scotland, right? I just don't know, that flag threw me off though, because it was the English flag, but with like, but only in the little corner, and there was other stuff going on. And the other stuff I think was significant. Whoop. Oh, my mouse died. Whoops. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I'm playing in hard mode. Hold on. Fix this. That was me. Oh, God. I pressed the... Oh, no. Did I kill it? Alright, well, this game's still in progress. I'm sorry. I clicked the button. I got scared. I pressed the wrong button. I've got these little side buttons I never click, but because I was plugging my mouse and I fucked up, it actually reset. So we get a little bonus time for this one round. So it didn't kill it, but it damaged it, I guess. They drive in the left-hand sky. How's about this? I'm gonna go ahead and place my guess, because I was almost out of time. So I'm gonna give it like 10 seconds. Anybody who wants to place a guess, do it now. I think I might have screwed over Dust, White Flare, and Master Train, though. Yeah, bonus time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and place based on what we're thinking. I'm gonna say Scotland. I really didn't see anything helpful. Kind of mountainous. Nah, I shouldn't dawdle too long. I'll stay up here. I don't know. We'll go for that. Yeah, no, I fucked up. So usually I'm pretty good about this. Usually I'm pretty good about making sure my mouse doesn't run out of battery, but I did not check it this morning when I got stuff set up. Irossi says, I've been wrong before. No, you haven't, Irossi. Come on. That never happens. Galady says, no one tell him. There was probably a real big giveaway. I wasn't there. Yeah, I'm confused why I gave you guys 0, because you probably submitted legitimate guesses, or well, actually maybe not. Maybe everyone's just like getting real big ones, real wrong guesses. The flag was a big giveaway. I did not recognize that flag. That wasn't the Scottish flag, though, was it? New Zealand. Yeah, that would explain it. That would explain it. So that was the New Zealand flag, the little corner with the big blue, and the little like the smatterings of like little mini flags. New Zealand. And you know what? Yeah, they do drive on the left-hand side of New Zealand. I do remember that detail. I like the one Tasmanian guess. That's a good one. That was New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand has been a tough one for me in the past, where it looks like so much of Europe, but it is kind of a wonky one. And its wonkiness makes it real hard to guess. Same with Australia, for the matter. There's a lot of parts of Australia that I have yet to truly download into my brain. Yeah, Beaumont. So there's a place called Beaumont, right? So if I zoom in here, there it is, yeah. Beaumont, New Zealand is fucking gigantic brain. Huge. Saw that, you saw the flag, yeah. So there's no place called Beaumont, or maybe there's a place called Beaumont, England, but that was not it. Too far south or too far north. Yeah, we did see the flag, I just didn't know what the flag was, yeah. That was a big one. It's a New Zealand flag, yes. Yeah, vaguely British. Vaguely British. Dust says, where was mine? So Dust, there's number 9. Oh gosh, you were... Oh yeah, Beaumont. Is this England? This was Beaumont, United Kingdom, yeah. Yeah, so there's different Beaumonts. Makes perfect sense, obviously. Sounds good, Wyfler. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us, man. Always a pleasure, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, 0. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, Galady says, I want to see the deets. Galadies, you were like... I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't give it to you. Because you were real close. Yeah, it was... It looks like it was just a little bit further up. Further up that same block of road. Same stretch of road. So it's a Union Jack... It's like a little Union Jack flag in the corner. Yeah, I've seen that in a couple places. So yeah, that's just their state flag. They've got a little section of the British flag, or a section dedicated to the British flag. Galaties, no, you gotta own it, Galaties. You gotta say this is a badass moment because you saw some huge bits of intel. You saw the name of the place, you saw the state flag. You said, you know what? I know exactly where this is gonna be. I saw Galaties in the chat. They were like, yo, nobody tell him I got this shit. So I think that was sick. I think you played real fucking well, my friend. I think that was sick. Australian flag, but with red stars. Confession time. I don't know what the... Actually, I think I would recognize the Australian flag in a lineup. So yeah, it's like the Australian flag with extra steps. Or with a different... With a different 3/4 of the flag design. That was an entertaining round between my mouse dying, my mouse battery dying, and between getting an accidental extra 3 minutes that I didn't utilize because I wanted to get the show on the road, and I didn't want to cheat. I'm actually impressed that ChatGuessr, the window for ChatGuessr, was able to keep things moving. Because yeah, I've got these little side buttons that function as back and forward buttons that I never use, and I very rarely ever click by accident. But since I like plugged my mouse in, I clicked it by accident when I was plugging it in, and it screwed it up. Well, once again, if this helps anybody. CR, Costa Rica? This is a stretch. Alright, this is a heckin' stretch. I'm gonna plonk there temporarily, but... That CR, I'm gonna just be like... Costa Rica, maybe? It's a stretch. Hoping for... Country name. Oh, here we go. This does not help me at all. Let's keep looking. Chavez posters, really? Let me think about this. Does that help me at all? I don't know if it helps me at all. Was it like the Chavez, like the Venezuela guy? I don't think Venezuela has Street View, does it? Shit, maybe it does actually. I always assumed that it didn't. But I guess I don't know. Also, I'm just following this. On this fella. That doesn't help me. 30 seconds. I don't have much to go by, so it's Costa Rica or Venezuela. That's all I got so far. It's all okay. All Latin America. So, well, it means Latin America. So that does help. Most likely. Actually, there was a brown sign I just saw. Let's not narrow it down. You know what? Costa Rica is right in the middle. I'm gonna go with it. It was not Venezuela. You're correct. It was Colombia. It was Colombia. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, definitely not Venezuela, but it was up there. Also, Game and Browse says Blue Bomber, of course. Let's get our Blue Bomber boy. No offense to Vanilla Bomber, to Classic Bomber friend. You did a great job, but let's get our blue buddy in here. Have him take over for a bit. There we go. He's taking over. Taking over the Night Watch. Good night, Galadies. Thank you for hanging out with us. And for playing along and for sharing some fun knowledge with us. As this game is fun and we all have like capacity to learn more about the world when we play, which is always kind of nice. Cooperative social development. Social development. And these signs will have something helpful for us. Oh, they're very bendy. Dundee. Now, don't tell me this is Australia. I'm just gonna, like, slap that there for now. Is there an actual? I'm gonna ask a dumb question. Is there an actual place called Dundee in Australia? I don't think I believe it. Like, that seems like such a stereotype, but I'm also like, maybe. I mean, the guy's first name was Crocodile. I know, that's a stupid joke. But anyway, I don't know. I'll keep looking. That's being blurred is not helping my case. Babanango. I'm not convinced this is Australia. I don't know. I don't feel big confident. Oh my god, the fucking ravine in score numbers so far. Portuguese and Irasi on two ends of the earth. Eagles View, Port Prospect. Wow. So yeah, there are people that are like, I've got a pretty good idea. Then there's people like myself and Irasi who are like, I don't fucking know. Irasi and I, we're like, yo, we're a little bit clueless right now. Trying to get, getting 0 points. Irasi, have you heard about the mode of playing this game where the point isn't to get a high score or to get 0? The point is to get 1 point every round. Oh my god, I'm at a snail's pace right now. That's actually, I think it's actually harder than trying to get 5,000, like trying to get a perfect score. Because you have to figure out where you are and then plug a guess that's just far enough away from where you are. I feel like that's even harder than trying to go for a high score. Yeah, it's like a golf score. I mean, it's easy probably to get 0 confidently, but getting exactly 1 point, that's the hard mode shit right there, dude. Let's see, I hate it when it does this. I'm like just at a snail's pace. I don't really know. We saw no cars. Dude, the Dundee thing I'm kind of stuck on. If it's not there... Oh man, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it and let come what may. I'm gonna have like 12 points. Yep, 23 points. Yo, Irasi! 23 points, high five, Irasi, bam! Oh my god, 23 point fucking homies. I'm sorry, guys, I misled you guys. You know what? I will come clean. In my mind, I was like, it's either Australia or South Africa. Because these are the two places that consistently fuck my little fucking brain right up. Because with very few exceptions, I have a hard time keeping them straight. With South Africa, it's a little bit easier if I see people driving on the left-hand side, or if I see the names of places that are like weirdly foreign, but everything is arid. Like that. South Africa's a weird one, but Australia is also weird for me. So these two are, I get Australia and I get South Africa a lot in this game. Antarctica would get 0, exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one, it's a tough one. So it makes perfect sense that I would have gotten fucked by either of these places, or getting fucked by like thinking one over the other. Ridiculous, man. Dundee and... Oh, there's a place in Scotland? Oh, fuck, you're right. There's a Dundee in Scotland. How about that? I thought you picked Australia. I thought I had unfortunately screwed you over. But no, I love that we got on different ends of the earth the exact same score. That's fucking incredible. Game and Browse says, oh, fuck, I can't believe I've done this. So Game and Browse right there with Australia. I feel bad. I feel like I screwed over Game and Browse and Master Train by planting this incorrect thought into your brains. It took me down with 2, honestly, so Babanango is... You know what? That's a fair point. Does that sound Australian? No, it doesn't. But it does sound vaguely foreign. If that sounds weird. I mean, if that sounds right. What am I trying to say? I don't really know how to describe the names of places in South Africa. But look at this. Like, look at this name right here. If I saw this name with no context, I'd be like, I don't know. This is kind of vaguely German. East London, so there's English. There's like this place right here. I don't know how to pronounce this. So there's a lot of places that I just don't know how to wrap my head around. Then there's George. Obviously very, very simple. So you have a lot of like English sounding names, like British sounding names. I think South Africa was colonized by a Britain at one point. Isn't there? There's another couple countries that had colonized it at 1.2. I don't know if Germany is one. Journey the band. Germany is one of them, but that would explain places like Johannesburg or Maritzburg or Flomentine. I'm probably getting my brain twisted a little bit, but yeah, South Africa is just weird for me. It's something I'm still learning about, especially with regards to this game. But it's a good Hail Mary if I'm out of ideas and I just can't get a beat on like an arid environment. But yeah, with Australia, at least with Australia, yeah, it's usually the names are. I mean, well, Wagga Wagga is a pretty funny name. So the names of places are usually a little bit more consistent. I think it was the fucking Dundee that got me. I was like, dude, if it's Australia, if there's a place in Australia called Dundee, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh my god. Got yourself some crisps and a not good burger. I had a very good veggie burger earlier, and I'm very pleased with myself. I had a very nice and tasty veggie burger, and I feel very good. Germany did not colonize it. What were the other countries that colonized South Africa? I know England was one, and was, I guess, the big one. But there were Dutch colonizers. Gotcha. Dutch colonizers makes perfect sense. Less steeper, yeah. Well, you know, I get Crocodile Dundee and Nelson Mandela mixed up all the time. God damn. Yeah. There we go. Netherlands were there too. Well, actually, I guess that makes sense. If Denmark was there, the Netherlands were pretty close by too. Belgium. Oh, really? Dusts. Really? I would have never guessed that Belgium would have fucking been murderous back in those days. Jesus. Native Congoans. I'm assuming that's the DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo. That is pretty fucked up. I mean, Africa kind of got it pretty shitty, honestly, when it came to other countries colonizing them and pilfering them. So there's an unfortunate truth to the history, to how it's gone down. By the way, Stone Team, Portugasque, Ultra. Look at these freaking gamers up here, man. These scores are impeccable. Where was I? I was 9th place. Number 9. I always tell people the goal is to be somewhere in the middle. So ideally more than 12,500. Maybe even better, more than 15,000, but I'll take more than 10,000. So we'll take it. We will take it. Leopold II. That is a name that sounds familiar. As far as like not good historical figures. Historical figures that are familiar for not good reasons. Do new round of A Diverse World. The one unfortunate thing about A Diverse World is that it's rough for people like my Yankee ass, where I am from North America and I have traveled very little outside of North America. So for me, it's hard mode because it's like, man, I don't recognize any of this shit. So it is where I have the greatest capacity to learn, because my familiarity could not be lower. And I've had people be like, well, Alex, A Diverse World is so much easier because there's less North America. And it's like, no, you don't get it. I'm from North America. So it's harder for me. And they were like, I don't understand. And I'd be like, well, where are you from? Well, I'm from somewhere in Europe. You see? You see? That's why it might be a little bit easier for you. But I like it, though. I like the challenge. Belgians in the Congo. Oh, shit, you're right. It's one of the lyrics. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, my God. Do you guys want to hear a really Well, it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, but not embarrassing enough for me to not want to tell the story. You guys want to hear about a really funny dream I had last night? / this morning, because I slept in. So, I love listening to lots of different kinds of music. Rossi, you've heard me gab more times than I want to admit about how much I love listening to music. I love talking about music. I love talking about artists. One of the bands that I was raised on. I was raised on a healthy diet of a lot of different bands. The Beatles. I just mentioned Billy Joel. Lots of the classics, right? One band that I was raised on by both of my parents, they both love this band for various reasons. Steely Dan. Love me some Steely Dan. There's been a lot of Steely Dan discourse on social media lately because there was this one producer who was just like shitting on Steely Dan for several tweets, and it got like semi-viral. So there's been a lot of discussion about the band lately. I I am squarely on the pro Steely Dan side of humanity, which is to say the correct side. So I love their music. I love like the memes about them. But it said Peter Griffin. I was about to get excited. I love the memes. I love like the shit posts. I love their music. I love like how weird they are. I love their weird irony. I love the super oddball lyrical references. It's just they're a fascinating band and I fucking love it. I had a dream last night that, well, for one thing, Walter Becker passed away a couple years ago, so he was pretty much one half of the band. The singer's still around, Donald Fagen. He's still around. He's been carrying the torch. I don't know where we are, by the way. I should probably make a guess. Outlaws. I wasn't really paying attention too well. I was kind of getting wrapped up in my storytelling. Here. Austria. No. Romania. Czechia. I don't fucking know. I'll finish telling the story. Third place. Oh, 1 point. Did I get Australian? Fuck, I got Australian. God damn it. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'll finish telling the story. So I had a dream that I went back, that like either it's an alternate universe or I went back in time and I'm hanging out with Steely Dan. I had a dream I was besties with Steely Dan, with Walter Becker and Donald Fagen. It's just two guys that make up the band. All those, for most of the band's years, because they were primarily studio band. They would have like their singer and their guitarist would like write all the music, but then they would bring in like 30 studio musicians to record their albums. So it was primarily two dudes, but they would like have a revolving door of musicians to record their albums, kind of like Frank Zappa. So anyway, I had a dream that I was like hanging out with the two guys, with Steely Dan, and that we were like, there was like a number of activities I can think of. I think at one point we're in a garage looking at cars or something like that. I can't remember. But the scene that sticks out of my mind is we're riding around somewhere. We're in the back. We're like in a car somewhere, and someone like a fourth person is driving. But Walter Becker is to my left, and Donald Fagen is in front of me in the passenger seat, and we're listening to Steely Dan's music. We're listening to their own tunes, and they're like grooving. They're like listening to their own music, like, yeah, this shit is hot, baby. This stuff's great. And and Donald Fagen, the singer, I like look over and he's doing this. He's doing this with his hands, and I'm like, Donald, what are you doing, buddy? And he's like I'm playing along. Like I don't think I'm like imagining the chords that I'm playing in this music. Like I'm like pantomiming the music as I'm playing it, as I'm listening to it. And then I woke up. So just a really weird and oddly detailed scene from a very dumb dream that is based out of my adoration of this fucking 1970s jazz rock New York band. So yeah, just fucking hilarious. I think it's a very silly dream, and I don't know, it's like I should see a therapist and have them dissect the dream, dream analysis, and try to see what that says about me. But just the idea of like riding around with this band, they're listening to their own music and they're jamming, and yeah, the keyboard is like, yeah, I'm like imagining myself playing the chords and playing along. Thought that was pretty fun. Thought that was a good one. Oh man, what's up, Dr. House, rather? Yes, Stone Team. Oh, Stone Team, do you stream as well, by the way? Because yeah, we just had Leg Up rate us a little bit earlier. But yeah, if other people stream, I'd love to hear it, because I'm always looking for new people to check out. By the way, yeah, I got 1 point earlier. I'm really proud of that. I can't really say it was on purpose. I was just saying earlier how hard that is, but I just completely lucked my way into a 1 point wonder. We have nice curvature to the Earth, by the way, so Flat Earth Society in shambles right now. This looks pretty. I should probably not be going towards the ocean, but maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find like a sign somewhere. Just a weirdly I rarely have weirdly specific dreams. Usually my dreams are fuzzy and I don't really remember much. But that one scene sticks out in my dream. The rest of it was very fuzzy, but that one scene is extremely prominent. And I woke up and I turned to Gracie. I was like, I need to tell you about this dream. It was so good. And she loves Steely Dan too, so she thought it was pretty funny too. But yeah, I rarely have that specific of details that I can recall, so that's an oddity for me. Driving on the right hand side, by the way, this is very pretty wherever we are. But yeah, I did get Australian. I got Australian for the second time tonight. Well, I Australia'd myself because I actually got South Africa did earlier. But yeah, I definitely got Australia'd. Was it a fever dream? Yeah, I actually had some fever dreams when I had COVID a couple weeks ago, but none that I can recall. I just remember feeling weird when I was sleeping. Like I remember waking up and thinking to myself, that was weird, but then I couldn't remember anything. Yeah, that was a very enjoyable dream. Wasn't that? I loved it, Puzzle. I wanna. Do you guys ever have this where you're having a dream, you're sleeping soundly, you're having a dream, and it's a fun dream or it's a nice one, and you wake up and you think, fuck, man, I want to go back to sleep and continue the dream. Yo, by the way, Portugasque, the 1-point wonder. What a fucking Chad. It's like, I want to fall back asleep and hit the resume button. Unpause and pick up where I left off, but it never works that way, unfortunately. GeoGuessr streamer Stone. Fantastic. Well, I got 2 people to follow. I got Leg Up to follow, and I got Stone Team to follow. More GeoGuessr homies. That's what we like to see. You've been able to continue Hermione. That's impressive. I do not have that kind of lucidity to my dreams. If I remember anything at all, it's a crapshoot after it's done. Where the fuck are we, man? Australia again? I don't know, man. This is a tough one. Except we're driving on the right-hand side, I think. We saw that one car that one time. 27 seconds. Yeah, we're driving on the right-hand side. New Zealand is left-hand side. I think Australia is right-hand side, aren't they? Guess I can't remember. This is very pretty. Wherever it is, it's fucking gorgeous. I'm gonna say, like... somewhere in Italy, maybe. I don't know. No, it's not Italy. Don't tell me. Let me think. It is... I have no fucking clue. Oh shit, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. It was Sicily? No, it was... What is this? What blob is this? This is Sicily. What is this? I guess this is just... This is Italy, I guess, right? It's an island. Cagliari. Sardinia? I don't know what this is, but it's part of Italy, maybe. It's wherever it is. Whatever this place is, it looks gorgeous, and I would love to check it out. Organized sketch. No, it's okay. When internet problems happen, that's just how it goes. It's kind of out of your control. It's like sometimes it's like I can bring technicians to look at things. Sometimes I can get a new router or a new modem or try to unfuck it. But yeah, when internet problems happen, it's fucking infuriating. It takes a lot of time to sort out. So it's called Sardinia. Is it part of Italy or is it like its own thing? Because I'm assuming it's part of the country. Yeah, it's part of the country. Okay, so I was correct in that it was in Italy. Stone Team and Portugasque absolutely knew what blob it was. It was so picturesque though. I love what I was seeing. Good stuff. That was awesome. This one is really blurry. Oh, no, it's okay. Well, actually, it is still kind of blurry. Are these Cyrillic characters? No, they are... I don't know. Hey, yeah, actually, it is kind of blurry. What year was this? We have a watermark in the sky. Usually the images are pretty clear, so it's odd to see it blurry like this. So that makes me think these pictures might be kind of old. Yo, Danny with a quick snipe, by the way. Danny launches a really quick snipe and gets pretty dang close. Good on you, Danny. You are very confident and very, very accurate. So it's a strong quick snipe. Yeah, it's too blurry. It's gonna make reading road signs a bit tricky. What's that say? Ooh, yeah, I really can't read any of that shit. What this? What that mouth do? Helsinki. Oh shit. Where's Helsinki? Is that Finland? Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, I mean, we're not in Helsinki. We're 109 miles away from Helsinki. So, there maybe? I don't know. I mean, there's all these places we aren't, but things we're near. Actually, yeah, we can actually use this to help us a little bit. So we're closer to Katka. We're closer to Lovisa and Loviga. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Broby? Broby? Siltialia? Oh boy. Silticalia? Yeah. Okay, so I don't know any of this. I mean, I know where Helsinki is. Can I zoom in, maybe? Okay, yeah, so it's hard to say. Let's keep looking, but that's very helpful. Whoa. That was weird. I don't know if we're going to get much more helpful info than that, but that is some good intel. Where's the sun? That's a good question for people who are able to do that intel. So it is south, is that right? Yeah, it's south. Right over there. Still kind of blurry though. I mean, by this point we've seen all that we were gonna see. Get a little bit closer. And that's as good as it gets, I think. So I was right in the middle, number 5. So it was out here. There's a thing. I never saw a sign for it, but it was like I don't know how to pronounce the 2 umlaut A's. Fightia, maybe? But yeah, the Helsinki thing was a giganto giveaway. So we were all like generally in the same area. It was kind of a crapshoot for like the question of which major highway was going to lead into this area. So it's like it could have been this one, this one, this one, this one. Could have been any of these. It just happened to be this one. But it was further out. I don't do a very good job of estimating how many miles are away when I'm looking at a map, unless there's a scale. But I don't think there's a scale on the Google map. At least not here, that like shows so many inches is so many miles, or I guess so many meters, or so many centimeters is so many kilometers. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. Well, that narrows things down to a couple of countries. When I see something this bold, I guess, when I see something this like strong, you know, trying to be strong, like trying to show strength, trying to show formidity, my knee-jerk reaction is Russia. Like I think of like Russia, they love doing their, hope this isn't like sound, hope this doesn't sound weird, but they like their posturing. They like to make people intimidated and be impressed by their strength and blah blah blah. So like they love shit, like it seems like they like doing shit like this. Be like, yeah, we're fucking badass, I don't fuck with this. Like they seem to like that kind of thing, that kinds of outspokenness. So we'll see if that's correct. We'll see if I'm full of shit. But and the good news is Russia is a very small country, so we're gonna get we have a very easy path ahead of us to narrow down where exactly we are. I'm actually also kind of down for a flag, because I don't actually know if we're in Russia, but I was kind of guessing that when I see something that is posturing like that, it's them trying to be like, oh yeah, we're really cool. Source? Trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro. I'm really cool. All right, we're near these places. Yep, those are places we are near. Yep. I mean, it could be. We were talking about Bulgaria earlier. We were talking about. Well, let's look at this. It's very flat, and yeah, I don't know, dude. It's green, but not overly green necessarily. And there's a lot of parts of Russia that are very forested. This guy got anything on him? Nothing on there. Let's jump this way. We got 30 seconds. Maybe we'll find something helpful. We have some stuff coming up here. A country flag would be pretty neat right about now, actually. Be pretty helpful. I don't think we're gonna get it. Yeah. Alright, what did I say? I said up here. I'll say like more down here, maybe. Oh, hey, look at that! Alright, cool, we'll take it. So... Oh, I actually don't think it registered. I was gonna click further down this way. Cool. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. So... Yeah, we all had the same general idea. Yeah. Yep, all just somewhere in Europe, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Not it was dumb luck, let's be honest. I can't really take too much credit. I figured it wasn't very far north, and I guessed it wasn't very far east, but I didn't really have a good confident reason to say that. This might be Japan, maybe. I don't really do a good. I can't really discern the difference between Japan and, say, Taiwan. China does not really have Google Street View for obvious reasons, but Taiwan does. Now that's just delightful, actually. Bridgestone? What? I love their characters. That's fun. Yeah, I'm thinking Japan. Katakana, you think? Yeah, I mean, I can't really tell the difference. I don't even know how many typesets there are in Japanese or in Chinese, for that matter. I mean, I know that there is Mandarin Chinese. There's another flavor of written Chinese that I don't know about. Traditional, is that the word? Or yeah. Anyway, so there's a lot I don't know. Long story short. So I'm just gonna assume we are in Japan. It doesn't seem like we're in a like giganto major city. I mean, we're in a city for sure, but it's not like, oh my god, this is Osaka. Oh my god, it's Tokyo. So I'm gonna say we're like maybe up here. Because it seems like down here are like the real happening spots. Like these are, I mean, I guess it could be out here. But I'm just gonna assume it's further up north. With no... Actually, and there's snow. Actually, hold on, let's think about that. Is there a place where there is big snow? Big snow. Kinda? Is that what this is? I think, well, maybe. Plonk it down there, maybe. Well, hold on. Yeah, that's actually not very helpful. Shit. Dude, I don't know. A lot of snow, and a lot of mountains, too. It's really pretty. Well, that's cool. What is this? Can I see? Can I see the details? Alright, I gotta choose. I'm gonna stick with my gut. No, I'm not. Nope, I'm giving up. Yeah, stick with my gut on this one. Or, well, it's actually not... I'm sticking with my first instinct. I'll say that much. My gut is genuinely unsure. But I'm gonna trust my instincts here. My first potentially incorrect instincts. It seems like it's more industrial. Okay, so it was in the middle. Alright, yeah, I was overthinking it. Wow, that really is like right where the word Japan is. That's middle of the country. Okay. I always just assumed that middle of the country had just... I mean, I guess that's the thing, though. There's pretty good distance between Tokyo and Nagoya and Osaka, so it's not like... Oh, yeah, there kind of is this, like, kind of space in the middle where there's not big cities, so yeah, it makes sense. View results, not my worst, not my best, but actually, no, 16,000 is pretty good. 16,000 is pretty good for how I typically do this, so we'll take it. We'll take it. 6.5 hours. Let's do one more. I'm getting kind of tired here, so I don't want to overdo it. Let's do one more, and then we'll call it. How's that sound? GG's. Yeah, we did all right. We did all right. Look at that. Pretty good. Stone Team, by the way, once again, Stone Team really showing us up. Portuguese got a really good score, even though they only guessed 5 times. Still did really well. Danny too. Danny also doing it real big. Let's do one more, then we'll wrap it up for the night, friends. How's that sound? One more for the night. And then we'll call it. Call it after that. Okay, we have a county name. That is something. We have what might be a flag. Kenya. All right. Well, I was gonna say that. I was like, I don't remember if that's the Kenyan flag, but we get a lot of Kenya in when it comes to non-South Africa countries in GeoGuessr. In Africa, that is, in GeoGuessr. So we have a county, but we don't I don't see states. We haven't seen states yet. I'm plonk it here for now. Let's see if we can maybe get a city name. Although, can't pretend to know the city names. Lots of candidates. 2022, this was last year. Clearly, it was an election year. But beyond that, yeah, it'd be really neat. Let's check some more signs. It's hard to know the names of cities when I'm looking at signs like this. Although I appear to be alone in that sentiment, because everyone else is getting some really good guesses in, some really good selections. I mean, it's always such a Hail Mary to just be like, Nairobi? I mean, sure, it could be. It could be Nairobi. It is also very dense jungle, or maybe not jungle, but very, well, yeah, actually, yeah, kind of tropical, yeah, vaguely tropical. So it might be like more this way, maybe? More closer to the water. It's very green. So you get like the red soil, you know, you get the African red soil like you would expect, but it's very green, very lush. Which is well, it's not very surprising, actually. I don't think, yeah, Nairobi is more that, yeah, I don't think it's Nairobi. I don't think it's that. I think it's more closely to the water. Nice blurred blob there. Very good. Academy. You know what? I think we saw that word once. Oh my god, am I a gamer? Holy shit. Wow, what luck. What absolute luck. Junior Academy. Oh my god, if I could find this academy, I will shit the bed. I will go into my bed and take a shit. Actually, no, I won't do that because I don't want to make my wife sad. That would be not a good time. Oh, wow. Game and Browse might have had the exact same thing. What luck. What luck to look over and just find the exact name, the exact name of the place we were looking for. It's not a very big place because look how far you have to zoom in. Actually, you know what? It does pop up sooner than I thought it would. And it was closer to Nairobi than I thought. So, Rossi, you were not wrong to Nairobi. To get Nairobi. You were not wrong. I was in fact, my apologies to Stone Team and Master Train. I probably misled you. I was thinking it was closer to the Gulf. Or to the lake, rather. I was thinking it was closer to this body of water. Just it was so green. And Nairobi looks like it would be in a more arid area, but you know, up north, obviously, it is more lush. It is more green, and that's what we saw. So look at that. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So that was 1 of 5. Let's see how we do for this one. Like I said, this is the last round of the night, my friends. Although I'll be back with more streams tomorrow. We'll be streaming more tomorrow. Tomorrow will not be GeoGuessr. I do like this a lot, but I usually do this kind of stuff on weekends. Tomorrow we'll instead play more Cook Serve Delicious. Cook Serve Delicious 3, that is. That's been my main focus for single-player streams. I typically do single-player streams on weekdays. Usually it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And that'll be the focus for this week. We're getting not too far off from beating the game. We still got another week or two at least, probably, but we got some more time with that game left. We're approaching the end game though, which is exciting. So we'll do some Cook Serve Delicious Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, then maybe this weekend. This weekend is going to be special, actually, because I turn 34 on Wednesday. I have a birthday on Wednesday, and I'm gonna we'll do some fun stuff Wednesday. To celebrate my birthday, and I think my wife and I will probably go out to dinner like sometime over the weekend. I mentioned there's a place around St. Louis I like to go. There's a couple music stores I like to hit up and just kind of bum around a little bit. That might be a nice time. But what I always like to do for my birthday is I always like to do some kind of stream, some kind of party stream. Like, not like I'm not gonna get drunk or anything, but maybe play some GeoGuessr, maybe some Jackbox games. We'll play some like community games to celebrate. So I might do some of that sometime this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so that'll be sometime next week. We'll do more games next week, and that'll be fun. But yeah, single player streams during the week. That'll be good. You thought it was further west? West made so much sense to me, Stone Team. It made so much sense. Coleman, we're leaving Coleman, I guess. I don't know where we are. Illinois born and a March birthday. Stone Team, do you have a birthday coming up as well? Because yes, I am Illinois born. Now I'm Southern Illinois, so I don't know if that makes a difference for you, but I'm a Southern Illinois boy, and although I live in St. Louis now, I live in Missouri now, I am Illinois blooded through and through. Illinois blooded and March born. This is very green, and I wasn't really paying attention, but I think we're driving in the right-hand side. That makes the most sense to me. Although, if I was paying more attention, maybe I would have caught some details. Here we go. So we're driving on the right-hand side, as expected. You know, I'm gonna say, like... I don't know, Denmark, maybe. I really don't know. I didn't recognize the language on the signs. Well, I guess I didn't really pay too much attention. Oh, fuck, I was way far off. Okay. Yeah. To me, it could have easily been any of those places. Well, I mean, probably not Poland, but I was thinking, like, it could have been, yes, Slovenia, could have been Czechia, could have been Hungary. To me, it could have been Croatia. I don't do a good job of keeping all these places straight when I can't explicitly tell. Like, if it's vague, then I have a hard time sniffing out the details. 6 days ago. Well, happy belated birthday, Stone Team. Halfway. That's exciting. That's exciting, Stone Team. Happy 25th birthday, my friend. Hope it was a good time, and I hope you got to do some fun stuffs. Something fun to celebrate. My wife was like, Alex, what should we do for your birthday? And I was like, I always feel a little bad because I'm I'm extremely boring. Like, I want to do like dumb shit, like play video games, right? I want to be selfish and just play video games and just like have a quiet night in. But I know that's not very fun. Like, people want to do fun stuff to celebrate birthdays. So I was like, yeah, let's. There's a couple restaurants that'd be nice to hit up, or maybe we could stand and cook something kind of fun together. And yeah, I mentioned there's a couple music stores around. There's a really cool place that's not too far from where we live called the Del Mar Loop. That's nice to go to. It's nice just kind of walking around the loop. Get some coffee, get some ice cream, or like go to one of the restaurants there. I like to go to the music stores that are around there, or in France, by the way. So like that might be kind of neat, but I'm so boring. Like, I don't want to do anything big. Like, I don't want to like do anything huge. I don't want to go anywhere big. I'm real boring. And I know it's kind of lame for other people. They're like, yeah, let's do something big, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm too lame. And I always have been, man. I've always been a homebody. I'm trying to like force myself to like, okay, let's pick something that does at least get us out a little bit. So we're in France. Where in France? I don't know, but I think we determined it's France because the words are in French, and also that sign design I think is of French origin. Now, where though? And if I could get a name of a city that would make me so extremely happy, that'd be really cool. Fontainebleau. I don't know if that helps me. Ooh, there's a lot of places. Let's keep looking. 40 seconds to my name. Maybe we'll find something that'll really turn the beat around. Sometimes you get really lucky and see storefronts will have some helpful info. But it is yet to happen to me. Low-key is the vibe. Yeah, that is how I've been for literally multiple decades. Oh shit, if we could find... Well, that actually doesn't kind of help. But If this helps anybody else, then be my guest. This doesn't do me anything. Fucking here. That's where we are. We're right there. You know what? Hail Mary. Paris. Versailles. Just outside of it. You know what? Kind of based. Kind of based. That actually was pretty good. That was a pretty good Hail Mary. There was the place. Yeah, we saw a sign for this place. Makes perfect sense. Your birthday stream will be my hangover cure. Irasi also has a birthday. Thank you for reminding me, Irasi. You get to say happy birthday, Alex, and I get to say happy birthday to you too, Irasi. We'll be able to say happy birthday to each other. Thank you for the reminder. What's up, Doo-Doo Dead? Making it is. That is exactly it. It's exhausting to me, and I want to relax. Real life is exhausting. I want to relax and be a selfish little shut-in. But like I said, like I do want to do something different, and it's, you know, I just don't want to do anything extraordinary. But yeah, it is fun just being a shut-in nerd. It's always how it's always been. Have I been to Lake of the Ozarks? You know what? I actually have not, Stone Team. I kind of say that in like a shy way, because there's a lot of people that I know. Well, actually, there's a lot of people in my family that I've married into that have been in like St. Louis for most of their life. Like they've been in Missouri most of their life, and most of them know like a lot of the big, cool Missouri places you go. And like some of the tourist attractions, that kind of thing. And Lake of the Ozarks is a huge one, but I've lived in St. Louis or in Missouri even for about 12 years, which is not a small amount of time, but I grew up in Illinois, so there's a lot of Missouri I've never been to. So no, I've never been to Lake of the Ozarks, and I would like to at some point. But yeah, for lots of people here, that's like a huge thing to go to, like go camping, go like on a float trip or something like that, go to Lake of the Ozarks and party it up on spring break or what have you. So that's like a big thing for lots of folks. I've never been. So it would be nice to visit. I'm not a huge camping guy or even ever. And I don't drink, so float trips do nothing for me. But I know there's like some cool like nature-y hiking trails and whatnot, so it'd be kind of cool just to go for that reason, I would say. So yeah, it sounds like it's like very pretty out there. Hold on, what'd that say? It's just pedestrian, so very English. Lots of English. So, but we are driving on the left-hand side. It could be South Africa. It wouldn't be the first time I've gotten got. I got South Africa once today. This doesn't seem like the United Kingdom. Oh, is this? Hold on. Let me think about this. Is this Singapore? Does Singapore drive on the left-hand side? I didn't think that they did. The .com, that isn't. Oh, motherfucker, it is Singapore. I'm actually shocked that Singapore came up in a diverse world. Usually you get Singapore a lot in regular world mode. I didn't pick world, did I? No, it is a diverse world. I was right. So, yeah, a rare Singapore instance in a diverse world. Because I've like heard people say that they are frustrated by regular world mode because you get an overabundance of Singapore in world mode, and that diverse world is better because there's less Singapore. Because Singapore, like every square inch of the country, is on Google Maps. So on a per country basis, you get quite a lot of that in. What am I trying to say? Like as far as like a place. Like a country that has a lot of coverage, Singapore is up there. It's like one of the highest ones. Now, where are we in Singapore? Now, that I don't know. It's a very densely packed country, rather. So I don't know much beyond that. But we got that much, so there we go. Ran out of time last time, Hermione. Yeah, been there a bunch. Yeah, I think I would like to just check out the nature-y vibes. It actually sounds kind of nice. It's interesting. You got property out there. It would, yeah, like I said, like the float trip stuff wouldn't do much for me. I'm not really huge into camping, honestly. I was more into it when I was younger, but now that I'm older and squishier, yeah, even glamping, I kind of lose interest, honestly. Last time I camped was a couple years ago, and it was nice, but I don't really miss it. I don't like ever desire it, really. Stone played the wait and see game. Oh, really? Let's see, what was Stone Team? Stone Team, oh my god, look at this. Blackbird, wowie. That's amazing. So, what'd you got? You guys must have seen something. I mean, we were right here. So Blackbird was, whether it was luck, whether, I don't know what it was, Blackbird said, yo, I think it's right her. But Stone Team, it's a shame that it blurs, it scrolls out so far. So you were probably in the right road, right? You probably saw this big road here. And tried to extrapolate, interpolate. So the sign, roads heading south. Oh, Still Road south. So you said south part of Still Road. That makes perfect sense. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We all did pretty well. That's the great thing about Singapore in this game. You cannot do poorly when you know it's the country of Singapore. That aquarium. Which aquarium? Oh, it's that one. So we all did pretty well. So that's like a not exactly a free round, but a pretty cheap one. A very affordable round. And here's the last one, my friends. Smash near the SO station. I assumed there'd be like a bunch of them. But yeah, planting it there is a good call if you can find it. Thailand, by the way. Thai language, maybe. Maybe. It is. We got some water, some shallow water. I don't know if these are rice paddies specifically, but shallow water. We got potentially Thai language. I remember this getting me last time, or sometimes in previous instances, where Taiwanese and Cambodian, the two languages kind of throw me off. So I'm not always confident, but I'm gonna say like maybe Thailand right now. It's like you look at the two different kinds of character sets, they're pretty similar. Well, to me, they're pretty similar. To my Yankee ass, I can't tell much of a difference. To my gringo ass. It's a .com, that doesn't help us. Temples and whatnot. I mean, there's... Hold on, what color? Okay, never mind. I don't know if one country has more or less temples than the other. It's like it's more or less common. I'm trying to remember what the Thai flag looks like. But I can't remember off the top of my head. I was drinking their iced tea a little bit earlier. Had some Thai iced tea a little bit earlier. That's the, that means I have all of the knowledge of Thailand inside of my brain right now. That's a lie. That is a lie. It's another... actually, hold on. Any signs? No, but that looks really cool, though. Really pretty. That's cool. Really neat. Saw Baydock Road. I still got you pretty close, though. Stone Tower got real close this time, too, actually. Can we get any... Oh, this is stuff about safety protocols. There's no URLs with a global domain particularly present. Is that Luigi? Without his hat? Hold on. I need to enhance. Is that like a me version of Luigi right there? Like a me Luigi, but without his hat and without his suspenders. I would love that, actually, if that's what that was. Anybody thirsty? Anybody want to drink real quick? Oh, I never placed it. Oh, no, I didn't place it. Okay. It was Thailand. Okay. Yeah, I don't... It's really hard to extrapolate. I mean, sometimes you can get lucky, and if you're in Bangkok, it's a giant fucking city. Sometimes, if it's, like, really rural, it might be down, like, the southern part. Which is kind of what I was thinking. What did I say? I was right here. I was thinking it might be more rural, but I really couldn't tell, honestly. I mean, I guess this is kind of sparse, too. There's not a lot of big cities around here. But there we go. View results. How'd we do? Not half bad. I got a rare 20,000 plus. That rarely happens. So, for me, we're ending on a good note. Ending on a high note. GG's, everyone. GG's. Hell of a stream tonight, man. We played a lot of PSO. Phantasy Star Online, that is. We played a lot of Phantasy Star Online with some friends. Played some GeoGuessr. Got raided by some other homies. Played a lot of games tonight. Had a lot of fun and had lots of familiar faces and some new faces stopping as well. So thank you for being here, friends.